Wow, that lag is horrible. Hello and welcome to Tabletop Fables. I am Brett, your DM tonight, and Thursday night. Also a player on Wednesday night, apparently, at least for a while. Temporary. Well, yeah, we'll see. And after I muscle them all out, we are currently down Cody for reasons, and Anthony is running a little bit late, so we might only get him in around the break or a touch before. So, meanwhile, though,
we'll learn that bridge when we get to it.
The players can introduce themselves and their characters.
Hey, you go. I'm Nick. I play Emissos. Apparently, if I touch Cody's chair, I'll get stabbed with a spork. So we're going to see how that goes.
Plastic or metal?
I don't know. You failed to specify.
Don't you want to know now?
Hey, I just promised I wouldn't bring up his romantic entanglement while we're on stream.
Good.
You failed.
We both would be uncomfortable. I mean, yeah.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'll be playing Koff, the human monk. Yes, I know what I'm playing. I will totally not kill Cody's character because he's not here. And I'm now the greatest wizard in the party. Yes.
Well, if you say so.
Well, actually, I think technically...
Greatest fist wizard.
Well, you can firebend or whatever, so yes.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ishtar. I am playing Truedream, the Goliath cleric. I'm currently really heckin' exhausted because I've been up for a very long time. And I really need to update the intro screen. It's, need a project. And then someone will die in, like, the first week after changing it.
As long as it's Koff, we got it taken care of.
Yeah.
Touché.
So that's why I die.
They are currently, the party's currently running the Barge Wright in. As you can see behind me, it is a ridiculously large inn. So I put the photo there, or the drawing there, so you all know how stupidly big it is. There's 40 armed guards at any time, as well as people coming in and going. The Zhentarim runs this place, and they use it to keep a strong presence on the various trade routes that go through the area. So it's been a couple of days since you took over. You had your pig races, you had your wrestling pit fight. Emharis has gone into deep undercover mode, using his mask of many faces. He's slipped in amongst the population. 5 is probably doing paperwork or something, seeing as that seems to be what he's into these days.
GST.
So what has everyone else been doing in those 2 days?
Did I catch a pig?
Ooh, that's a good question. How are you trying to catch the pig? In hyena form?
No, I would have reverted back to normal form when I returned to town, and that would have spent it all for the day, so...
That definitely sounds like... It's not grease, so you won't get disadvantage. It sounds like athletics check to me.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, it's going to be pretty... Okay. 21. That pig is covered in Velcro.
Yeah. Yep, you managed to... when that pig ran away?
Yep.
Yeah, you should track it down. Knowing sort of instinctually what some animals do, you look for it in a spot where it's kind of hidden. It's a little bit of a bottleneck, and
Add piggy to the list.
then you add pig to the list.
Is it a Miss Piggy?
Well, no one, someone will miss it. Yes.
And then,
I was wondering if I was trying to
Mr. Pig.
Cough.
I guess I'm still drinking all this free alcohol that you're looking for.
Yeah,
And I'll
definitely.
try
Definitely
and
free
find-
alcohol.
Yes, I'm serving it. I'll try to find the drunk wizard to examine my pipe. Or
Sure.
a solo one, if there's one in the building.
Roll investigation. If you're specifically looking for a drunk one, disadvantage.
Oh, great. 5.
He's not here yet.
He's also not a wizard. I don't know why I went and found him.
You look around. You come across a wizard. He appears to be completely unconsciously drunk.
Alright, I'll wait till he wakes up.
True.
I looked down at my dice and I'm so exhausted. I thought that like my D4 and my D10 had blended into one dice, and I got really scared for a second, and people probably saw it on recording. Anywho, my prediction is that Truedream has been going around like the really odd and kind of creepy like housemaid, where it's just like housekeeping, and then just opens
like
the door. Ducky! And then just opens the door before anyone can say anything else, and just like if people are in the bed, just takes them off to make it, and then puts them on top, and it just keeps going around.
Come on, you would so be like the maid from Count Dracula.
I don't know what this is.
We can't be friends.
After about one day, the place is surprisingly clean.
Good.
So after 2 days, we'll give you another chance to talk to the wizard in a bit. Who's doing delivery checking?
Well, I assume Anthony, Five's got the key, so being the helpful sort that I am, I won't bother him, and I'll just use my new profound spell to just slightly modify the wall, let myself in, and check the box daily.
Sure. So on that second night, you open it up, and there's a couple of bundles with notes attached to them. One is a necklace, and on it has just written Truedream.
Yep.
Cody already got his thing, so I need to say it again. One says Emissos.
Yep.
There's a package there. There's a wand inside. Not that. Oh, it's about like it's one shape.
Yep.
Yep. There's also a package that says 5.
Yep.
There's clinking glass inside.
Cool.
Emharis has already got
I was going
his.
to say, is there anything
People,
on...
they're not particularly aware cough exists, so...
Yeah. I was going to say, the note, is there anything like... Does it just say names and no instructions?
Yeah, but you got the impression from a couple of days ago that they were sending things in.
Oh, no. I think as far as I'm concerned, it's a magic necklace, and it turns me into Truedream, so I'm going to put it on. And walk around and be like, look, I'm Truedream.
Yeah. You sense it's magical. You sense you could attune to it if you wanted.
Oh, no, I rolled so poorly that I just think I'm Truedream.
Okay.
And then the wand, do I recognise it? Or...
Well, you open it up and you look at it. Let me get the description right. Oh, you just bookmarked it.
Or am I going to violate a wizard as well? This poor wizard's going to wake up. There's 3 of us threatening to kill him if he doesn't tell us what we've got.
What's about 2 feet long.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't. It's golden.
2 feet, that's a gigantic wand. That's 2 whole rulers.
Yes. So the last sort of half a ruler, or half a foot as some people might say, there's a lot of
What
sort
is
of...
a ruler, Brett?
I said half a ruler, half a foot. You see a lot of like bits coming off of it, like spokes, different coloured gems on it that sort of are slowly rotating. Down the handle there's like gold weave, a number of more of these gems around.
Okay.
You feel it needs attunement.
Yeah. Well, I'm first going to do the stupid shit that I would do and go find Truedream and try convince her that I am Truedream and she is not. And
Let's
then
hear
see
that.
how well, you know. Oh, yeah, I'll be just doing my usual stupid self, like jumping out. Look, I'm Truedream, and wait for you to be like, no, you're fucking not.
Okay,
Actually-
act it out.
I want to hear you say it in Truedream voice.
Yeah. Go on.
Look, I'm Truedream. In fact, I'll probably be wearing the necklace with the note that says Truedream across it.
It is like I am looking in a mirror.
Take it off. Shit, this thing's really good. Does it make you un-Truedream? Give it to you.
Let us find out. I feel exactly the same as myself.
There's a mask of disappointment over my face.
Perhaps it makes all the wearers like Truedream, and it cannot change what it truly is.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, that explanation.
You could roll a religion check to work out what this is.
Sure. 5.
Probably a necklace of Truedream.
Yeah!
You do get the sense, because you just intuitively know that it's magical and attunable.
Gonna go do that.
Alright. And then I'm going to pull out the wand and the satchel of glass. And I don't know, does it sound like broken glass?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Where did you put it?
Oh, I would have just tied it to my belt and just walked off with all this stuff.
No. It sounds like a few glass vials.
Okay.
You would suspect potions.
Alright.
Being that this is a world where they're common.
Yeah. Have you seen Five floating around? Like, I've been looking for him all day.
I assume he is in the office down that row, 3 to the right, and the 4th door on the left.
Okay, thanks. But before I go, I'm gonna present Truedream with the wand and, do you know anything about this?
That would be an Arcana check. Tastes like gold.
That one!
Point.
Tastes like gold!
It's a wand
So
of gold. Clearly. If you attune to it, and it's only usable by druids, which is why it's given to him, and then you use it on an enemy, they'll turn into gold.
It is a Midas wand.
Okay.
It means that if you are to cast that at enemies, they will turn to gold, as though it was Midas's hand.
Enemies, objects, yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Don't scratch your ass.
Buddy, I was gonna scratch you with it.
I'm not your enemy. I'm safe.
But yeah, you have to attune to it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, typical of me, I will be bored because Emissos isn't here to tell me what to do. So I'll go see Five, bash on the door, probably get grumbled at and told to go away.
Yeah.
Crack
Come back
open
in
the
an
door.
hour or so.
Yeah, crack open the door. Just like shove bag indoor, wait for the grunt and the door to get slammed in my face, and then just be wandering up and down hallways waving this wand at things.
Yep. Cool. So if you're during an hour passes,
Yep.
make another check, see if there's wizards around.
8.
Yeah.
The dice are loving the low rolls.
Where are you?
They really are.
I'm in bar. I'm
You're in the
always in
bar?
bar.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my way to the bar. You're like, what's with the wizard?
I need him to lick this for me because Emissos didn't do a very good job.
So
This
you're
one-
not the greatest wizard in all the lands. You need help.
I am the greatest wizard in the land. This is a job for smart wizards.
Yeah, pick up. Yeah, I'm totally like. I think that is the best, most legitimate answer.
I ain't no wizard nerd.
This is a job for smart wizards. That's a good one.
I can see what's going to happen at the end of this. You and I are going to be like, no, I can get my head through that wall before you can.
So are you tuning to the necklace?
Yes.
Cool.
My bag fell on the floor.
Can you please roll me a d4
Ooh.
in the dice tray and on the table?
Look, I'm really exhausted, okay? Where did it go? Oh god, where did it go?
Oh, it's only a metal d4 and your feet are bare. This is fine.
I know, right? This is like Where's Wally, but danger.
Yeah, only the 4 people on stream all disappear as we go under the
Hey
table.
guys!
Can you scroll down to the table stream? You lucky.
Oh god, what have I done?
I would like to apologise to Twitch, especially if we fall forward and our feet fall up.
I'll just borrow this. 3.
Yeah, that's
Alright. Important questions first. Are you in pants before?
I mean, I'm not, but this is fine. Help me.
So while he's busy underneath the table, can you please roll me a d20 5 times?
Okay,
You might, and you'll need to write stuff down.
okay.
Look at ninja dice.
I know!
I'm sitting on it.
Found it! I'll now move out of 5 spot. Thank you, Nick. Oh. Okay. So that's hot. Okay, so 13 first of all.
Favour.
Okay. An 8.
That is curing.
Curing. That's a 16.
Favour.
That's a 12.
Curing. Try something that isn't right in the middle of it. Right.
Go for a natural 1.
It actually wouldn't be bad in this situation.
I 4 times in a row I rolled something I've already rolled and I don't want to have the exact same thing here. 7.
Curing.
Thanks. Can I have a sneaky special one that's different?
I'll
Your choice.
let you roll one more time and if it's something different, I'll let you trade something out.
Yeah, that's a 14.
Nope. I'm not going to keep letting you do it
That's a
because
20.
you know 20 isn't actually the best one.
That's a 1.
Well, 19 was the one I was worried you'd get.
Oh,
So,
19.
oh, sorry, you're all out. So you work out this is a necklace of prayer beads,
Ooh.
and they are the different types of prayer beads that are currently on it.
I see why you wanted me to have 19.
Didn't want you to have 19.
There's nothing there, just Brett's phone number.
But I already have that.
Do you?
Brett's like, I don't have my phone number. How did you get it?
Ooh.
So that was essentially allowed to cast Grace Restoration, I think, twice, and cure wounds the rest of the time, I think it was.
Yeah, so 3 lots of cure wounds, the 2nd level, or lesser restoration, and then 2 lots of greater restoration. Ooh, branding smite. Damn, that could have been cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
So, you guys are just in the...
Yeah, well, being like Bonds, at some point I would have gotten bored, seen Truedream studying her necklace and sat in a corner and studied said wand and
Yep.
probably not achieved much.
Well, you're attuned to it now, and you can use it. So you can turn whatever you want into gold.
You think problem being, I'm not going to want to use it being a druid and not wanting things that are metallic.
But Emissos would love some gold irons.
Yeah, well, if you told me that, I would be up to all sorts of mischief.
I think it's widely known. Emissos loves gold. He would love to be gold when he gets back.
Oh, you bastard.
But he's probably one of these people in the bar.
Yeah.
Cool. I go up to the wizard and go, hey, Emissos, and poke the wizard.
The guy's like, yeah. Alright, roll a D100.
Blow up the wizard.
I needed this wizard. One of
It's a
them.
load-bearing wizard.
91. Oh, shit.
91. Oh, it's pretty in roll one less. So as you do it, a burst of colourful, shimmering light extends from you in the 30-foot radius. It covers everyone in the whole bar. It's bright white, but a rainbow of bright white colours. Can everyone who's in the bar make a DC 15 con save?
I can't believe it's a gay wand.
I mean, it's not.
It's a gay wand.
20.
Uh, 14.
So you essentially lit up a magical rainbow flashbang in the middle of this bar. See just a lot of... Let me just roll randomly for a couple of presents and see what the general consensus of the room is. Most of the people who are looking in your generation are blinded. The wizard, blinded. You, blinded. Fine.
Yeah. I immediately pull out some Rage 6.
Yeah.
By the hand.
It was like, oh, my face! I'm going to roll a wisdom save for him. Nope. What does...
Well, your wizard's awake.
What does... Oops, that's the wrong book. What does a standard wizard have that he might use in this situation?
What doesn't he have?
Probably Fireball.
I mean, a standard wizard's probably level 2, so not 5.
If he was a real wizard, he'd send a druid in.
You know what? Oh, you're right. I'll use the apprentice's stats. Can you make a dex save? I know them better than I know them. Standard
I
wizard.
failed.
Yeah, you hit by magic missile.
Not a save. So you do... Oops, not over. So you do this and you just go, ah! You cast a hand gesture and fire just goes vroom, out in your direction, does fire damage. It's like, back! Whatever you are!
Am I still blind?
And what did you get on the roll?
4.
Yes.
Yeah. In that, I'm just going to wave it back at the burning...
Roll 100 again.
Anthony left us alone for 3 minutes.
Never again. This is what it gets for being late.
He turns up and he's greeted by, right, yeah. You leave the door and there is no hallway.
And there's only bright
11.
red lights.
So you cast it, and you get your vision back momentarily, and you see that every single person in here gets turned into a fluffy buddy.
Oh, this I can deal with.
And then they all start pulling out glow sticks and dancing.
You gotta pay for them.
You don't see that.
Fluffy, fluffy bunnies. Fluffy.
I don't have a fluffy bunny in my inventory I can turn into.
I like where this is going.
No one else is going to like this.
So
How many people are around me?
none.
Oh, sorry, how many fluffy bunnies are around me?
Heaps. They're reproducing like triples.
Okay, fine. I'm probably just going to like turn around.
Close to one be sitting where the wizard was.
Yeah, okay. That's the first one that gets stabbed with the dagger.
Sure. Roll to attack. Let me see if he's still blind. Yep. You have advantage on this attack.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy.
It's going to be 20, 21.
That will hit because he's blind, so he doesn't know you're attacking, so he's not doing a shield.
Oh
Oh, jeez.
Apprentices and rollers. Yep.
4.
Damage?
Yeah.
boy. Undead fluffy bunny zard.
I will punch Emissos at this point, so get him to stop stabbing my patron. I feel like that's what a bartender would do.
Yeah.
I need this
But
wizard.
there is that heavy stick under the bar.
Yeah,
Are you a fluffy bunny?
I am not. Is your AC 13?
Yeah.
So as he runs up to punch you, you see that they're not actually fluffy bunnies, they're just people. You just stab some guy.
Shit. And then, yeah, like, I'm basically gonna... pull out the dagger and just Flump into a rat and fuck off.
Yes. Yes, you flump into a rat and start fucking off.
I guess I'll look at the wizard and go, fucking druids. And I go back to drinking.
As opposed to like healing the giant hole in the guy that you want to do.
Well, not that giant.
Yeah, I know, but still.
He's gonna. The guy will make a
Broken
medicine
vehicle.
check on himself, but he's fine. He's now woken up. He heads over to the bar and gets another drink.
Okay, Emissos. One
I
wand of
show
fuck
him
no.
the pipe again.
Oh, what's this?
If there's a magical item, you look at one of the wizards. Perhaps you can detect it for me.
Oh, looks it over. Has a little bit of magic, pulls out a pearl, looks it through that. Wonder, a pipe of minor conjuration. If you blow through it and speak the command word, you summon a few smoke methods.
Ooh. Alright, I take it and I go sit in the corner and I attune to it while I badly sell drinks then.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not tunable, but yeah, sure.
No, isn't it? Alright, sweet. Then I sit in the corner and I use it and I try and get the methods to sell drinks.
Alright, roll 1d4.
1. God damn it.
You blow through, and you don't blow through as hard as you probably could, and you just, a little bit of puff comes out and it forms into the shape of this long sort of nose, but sort of slightly smoky method.
Start serving drinks.
Buzz off. Let me just confirm that it's chaotic evil.
We don't care what alignment, as long as it's got chaotic in it, it fits in with the party.
By this point, yeah, we are
I mean,
not
we're
lawful.
all evil as well, so it's a perfect
We're
fit.
really not lawful.
Well, it's only neutral evil. Yeah, so people start getting 7 drinks.
Nice.
And when does the poison kick in?
Not so much later when they're outside.
Everyone now alarms. Yeah, you start hearing complaints. People get served drinks. Most of them are wrong. Some of them get served to their face. But people by this point have worked out not to really complain to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been eavesdropping and heard the fact that there's complaints, but yeah, I don't think I rolled anything high enough to know that the complaints are about me or not. So I'm going to remain unseen for some time, hoping that 5 doesn't break my legs, as he has threatened to do so.
I mean, I'm the one who really was doing the leg breaking threats.
Oh, no, yeah, you're higher up, because you have broken my legs.
So just out of curiosity, have you turned into the pig form yet?
No.
Let me know when you do, obviously.
Yeah. I assume it's right up there with the sheep.
Not quite.
Damn.
So yeah, night and
When
day,
did he stop seeing fluffy bunnies?
about a round. Technically, I'll quote exactly what happens.
Oh, please do.
You are stunned until the start of your next turn, believing something awesome just happened. It's the best I could come up with.
Yeah. Oh, fluffy bunnies are freaking awesome for me right now.
So, yeah, so time starts passing. You guys presumably rest up.
Yep.
What are you guys all doing about 11 p.m?
I will probably be, well, asleep out of boredom.
Yeah, that's a good Betty buys time.
Depends when the bar closes.
When there's no one to serve.
Alright, well, if there's no one to serve, then I'm sleeping on the bar.
Yep.
We're all taking the train to Sleepy Time Junction and we're all gonna get murdered.
Well, fortunately, this place has walls, and there are people on the walls. So you hear the horns of alarm. However many there is.
Oh, shit, I really did.
You wake up in the bar. You see as a few other patrons sort of wake up. Your hand starts reaching into cloaks and the like. People start pulling out daggers and short swords. some other people just sort of almost magically have short bows and crossbows in their hands. Until very, very quickly, everyone in this place is armed. You see most people armed as well.
I'm standing behind the bar and I'm waiting to see what they do.
This inn, I assume it's got more than one entrance.
Yes. There is a large main gate, but there's a smaller one at the back as well.
Oh, okay, so we've got like a fortified courtyard area we could hold.
Yeah. So you're sort of like in that keep area up the back. There's that giant tower, which is where the treasury is.
Yeah.
And then there's a large walled section, which is kind of really the inn proper where people sleep and servants are and horses are kept.
Well, I'm going to run like a moron up to the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Basically to, have a look at what the hell's causing the alarm.
What the hell is causing the alarm? So you look out and you see that people are rushing up to the walls. But strangely, you are not seeing light or anything. You're not seeing what is causing the problems outside.
Okay.
But you're seeing that like people are lighting bonfires and stuff. As these start to take light, you're seeing glints of metal and the like out.
Yeah, so there's a lot of action close by, but it's just darkness everywhere else.
Yeah, so there seems to be a large group of armed people approaching.
Yeah.
But you can't. They don't have any light.
Dark.
Well, yeah, they don't have any light source on them.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the first person that walks by and just like shake them like, what's coming?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Someone's on the tower, like they haven't had a chance to go to the wall or anything like that. They just reported their position. What are you doing?
I have an important question first.
Mm-hmm.
So my necklace of prayer beads, the final sentence says, once a magic bead spell is cast, the bead can't be used again until the next dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does this mean if I use the entire thing now, it would reset at this dawn or after a long rest?
At this dawn. Actually,
because like it could go either way. So
you would be dedicated to Bane, so it'll probably be either dusk or midnight.
Okay.
Your choice.
Okay.
Ideally now.
Midnight.
Okay. So yeah, it would reset midnight, which is conveniently enough about an hour away.
Yeah, that wasn't what I meant when I asked this question.
No, it's a good question. Yeah, because you'd normally do prayers whenever you can at midnight and things like that as well.
Yeah. Like I set up the cult stuff as well, so that I started the prayers at dusk, so that I would do the ritual at dawn. And that was a while ago. That was the start of the campaign.
Yes, it was.
Anyway.
Cough.
I didn't say what I was doing yet.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm just like, what? No, I was talking about something else. Okay, so Truedream is probably getting up and getting prepared for whatever the hell is coming. So like, arming up and then heading outside and be like...
Putting your full armor on?
Yes.
That'll take 10 minutes.
Okay.
Downside, heavy armor, cough.
Yeah.
I pull out a bottle and start drinking while I wait to see what everyone's doing.
Cool. You see a couple of people with the bows like crack the door open to this section. As you do, you realise just how thick a door this is. It can easily be barred as well. Sort of looking out, a couple of them scurry out. Not as stealthy as I'd like to be. 2 twos. But yeah, they clearly got some skill as foot pads and the like. So...
Now, do I recognise these guys as the swords of the guy? Or these
guys just patrons have been lurking around.
Yeah.
Some of them suddenly seem more sober than they were 10 minutes when you last saw them as well.
Yeah.
So,
can I see 5 like run into, say, check armory when alarm goes off?
I'm not 100% sure if 5 will be, so I might leave it a bit open up in the air so you can rush.
The vault area?
We'll sort of put him at the 5. We'll say he's rushing there because he's still there.
It's just if he was in the vault area, I'd protect him and shrink that door again.
But we can knock it down whenever he wants. So
yeah,
that'll work.
it's all right. I debated going to the bravest person, but the one that's closest to Emharis won. So I'm going to go find Koff.
You start running down to tavern?
Yeah. and just sit there expectantly waiting to be told what to do.
So you guys
Whilst
start,
you ignore me.
outside, you guys start hearing the sounds of skirmishes and the like, calls and shouts. And what languages can everyone speak?
Common, Giant, and Dwarven.
Can only speak common and giant.
Oh, and also technically Golka.
Common, Elvish, Druidish, and Primordial.
Yeah, a language no one recognises, is various calls being made out in deep voices. And there's various skirmishing going on.
I look at the bar and I say, anyone who tries to take a drink while I'm gone, I'll kill. And I jump out the door and go find some fight.
Roll intimidation. I'll give you advantage at this point because they've seen you take on the entire bar by yourself.
Oh well, I got a natural 20. So I don't have any charisma, so it's just a 20.
You are pretty convinced that when you come back, the bar will be unscathed.
Alright. That Miffit is still there as well.
Which one?
The Miffit? Smoke Miffit?
Yeah. You'll be. That would last an hour, so
Oh, okay.
we'll have a long that spell actually lasts. So you.
Fascinating cough. I put the drink down that I picked up.
So you guys run out. You run out.
Yeah.
So during this time, you're probably most of the way ready. You hear sounds like a couple of. You guys have heard Emharis cast Shatter. You guys hear that a couple of times towards the front door, the front gate. Seems to be holding for the moment.
Might head that way.
So you see people on the parapets and sending out arrows and spears and crossbow bolts and sort of fairly mishmash around here. But you're seeing like large crude spears and like being thrown past the other way. So from outside. Some of the people on the gate, on the walls are being killed. Where is it?
What sort of area does stone shape affect?
5 foot.
It's not a huge area, but you can make it fairly flat, so it becomes a bigger area.
Yeah, no, all I'm thinking is just like in front of the gate. I assume it's a stone, cobblestone.
You could create a secondary wall. It wouldn't be very thick though.
All I was thinking is just to bring some like big bracing out of the ground to just support the gate as that constant bombardment, just to slow them down a bit.
Sure.
Like, I assume at some point they're going to blow the gate open, but it'll stop wagons and perhaps horses getting through.
So you're like making more like dragon's teeth and.
It's basically to bring it down to street
roll
fight.
me just a d20 and add your spellcasting roll. So wisdom.
Nat 18.
Yeah, so you sort of imitate a larger version of your spike growth spell.
Yep.
The ground juts up in a variety of various angles, all that sort of aimed at the door itself. Space point, you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna head out
So you head out.
to look at the chaos.
You see, as I described, this fight. People are calling out. You see Chaskar, the head of the swords. They're running on the wall. Turn around. They're sort of calling out battle directions, calling more people up to the front. Eventually there's a couple more shatters. The wooden door starts to crack deeply. Can you tell me your perception? Passive perception.
13.
13.
13 and
I was
probably.
going to say, might probably be 13.
Should have a high one.
Do 14.
Yeah.
I would like to have spirit guardians at the door.
Sure. How long does that spell last?
I believe like 10 minutes?
Cool. Yeah, okay. 10 minutes is cool. I was just making sure it wasn't like 8 minutes.
I'll double check.
Oops, gonna need that piece of paper.
Please handbook time.
You check that. Can I get initiative from everyone?
14.
5.
No, it's not here. See you on last.
13.
I think he is here.
You summoned him your initiative.
Congrats, we rolled initiative.
So who was 13? I think it was me.
For what?
We're burning down your bar.
Yeah, people are attacking the bar.
Where's the page gone?
Yeah, so feel free to.
Oh, there it is.
I was going to say, hand him a d20 and make him roll it.
Yeah, it lasts up to 15 minutes, but it's a concentration spell. And it,
Do you have a d20 ready?
Am I? Yeah. Okay.
roll initiative. You want
Also,
have a dice and roll initiative. Hold out your hand and roll initiative.
No.
Hold it.
No. 3.
well, they'll give you a chance to find out what's going on. Get set up. So, Cough. Actually, this is a surprise round because you all rolled really poorly in perception. Can you actually roll perception for me?
What's your passive perception?
Well, you pass perception, so. Don't worry, you're a paladin, you're observant, you're fine. So you guys see the ground start to crack open about 10 feet wide in 2 different spots. And these 2 land sharks come bobbing out, each with a rider on its back. Oh, jeez.
Can't believe the Harpy Queen has land sharks. Oh,
So-
Jesus.
Like that.
Big boys.
And shot.
Big,
It's hot. It's a shark.
come out.
Boys.
You had to say that.
They start looking around. They got like quiver spears in their back, not just one because that's stupid. And yeah,
In relation to the door, whereabouts are they?
they've come back about 40, 50 feet from the door.
Okay, so I'll be between the door and...
Yeah, so they'll come up behind you. They can sense movement. Conveniently enough, this is on the next page. So yeah, where did they attack? Who's going to look most threatening? You've got a spell going.
Okay.
I'm say I look like a fucking dork.
Well, I missed with 2, then I hit with 1.
A Bernie dork.
Yeah, just a little bit.
For
Smart.
14 damage.
Cool. First of all. Cool. Second of all. Pass the concentration check. And Stone's Endurance took all of that.
Cough, what is your AC?
17.
So I'm assuming you're about to catch a spear.
Oh god, well, how much damage does he do?
5.
Yeah.
Even though technically it's a surprise round, you're still kind of actively in combat.
Oh,
Isn't
catch
he
this thing.
immune to... Isn't
No,
Not
He
anymore,
got nerfed.
changed it, but this is a monk feature.
I was waiting for that.
He didn't nerf it that badly. I will throw it back at him.
so there's a group of people attacking the place from outside.
I'll use a
You
lucky.
don't know any details about them yet. These guys are just rocked up. You've had a chance to put on your armor and get your weapon and stuff.
Alright, cool.
Oh,
19 to hit.
you also had
19
him
to
with
hit.
a bag of
Who?
clinky
Wear a
bottles
fruit spell.
for you.
Wear a fruit spear.
Alright. How much damage?
Is it just
It's not as bad as
nothing special with this
It's
bit?
down in monk back.
I'm now going to be an hour late.
Ah,
The place is going to be on fire.
that's 10 damage.
10 damage to the rider. So these guys are wearing similar stone armor, in fact, probably slightly higher quality than the Earth cultists you fought.
It is the Harpy Queen.
Alrighty, so we're going to back to the top of the initiative in the actual proper round. Cough.
I immediately transform and run at one of them. Whoever threw a spear first.
Yep.
Do I get to him?
Yeah, you get to him.
I believe I can use a bonus action to gore. Yes?
You change form?
Yeah.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Is it
Yes.
an allegor? Speech on climate change from a distance causes psychic damage.
13 damage, and can you make a... I attacked the rider,
Yep.
so can you make a strength check?
So you rush up and just gore him, and you see him just sort of this look in his eyes, like, and he just does not move. His armor just sort of slightly locks in place, legs locked.
I can't believe he's glued to his mount.
Pretty much. And then he
Super
contracts
glue is
lycanthropy, which I know he's about to die, but whatever.
He contracts it anyway.
Unless he's a vampire, and then does they kill him?
We haven't worked that out yet. Truedream.
Okay.
You said if you bite them, you haven't beaten him.
Okay, so I probably can't cast another spell, can I?
Anything on non-concentration, and if you can cast something at least concentration, you just lose concentration.
Yeah, and they were still being impacted by spirit guardians as they came through the door.
Well, they came tunneled underground. So
Of course.
they're behind spirit guardians. If you move closer to them, they would then be affected.
The cheeky boys. I will move close to them, and I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Certainly. Make an attack.
That is a 13.
Dad just glances off this literally rock solid armor. A couple of chips of stone falls off.
Thought so. So, casting spiritual weapon, moving. I still have my general attack action, don't I?
It's an action to cast.
Not spiritual weapon.
Isn't it still an action to cast?
Nope.
Oh.
It is a bonus action, casting time. One bonus action.
Don't give me that spell.
Yeah, it's a good spell. That is this time that's a 14.
So you swing at the rider, and he just moves slightly, and you see this large thing just sort of almost deflects you off with its like large armored sections. Its mount, almost like they moving in unison. That guy. Did you attack the one he attacked?
Sure. I'm very tired, Brett. Honestly, you can tell me who I'm attacking, I'll be like, okay.
So you attacked 5.
Excellent.
So this guy's going to attack you.
Okay.
I will reaction attack him then. I'll look it up.
What was your AC?
That's what.
19.
He hits you for 7 damage.
Oh, okay.
I missed.
Yeah, you miss. His mount then attacks you.
Alright.
And misses. The other one then goes. Sorry, they both have to take spiritual guardians damage. don't they?
Yes, I need to grab 1d8 plus my spell casting dodge. Nope, that's spiritual weapon, not spirit guardians. Wrong thing. 3d8. I need 3d8s. I am very clearly present. That is going to be a big old 15 radiant damage, because I am still technically neutral.
They both take it. The second one of these blades can do the same amount of damage, because why not? Takes 15. You see it back up slightly, turns around, looks, and he jeers this huge, large creature, and it jumps and lands on that wizard who you stabbed earlier.
Oh yeah, he stabbed a wizard.
And crits him! He's dead.
Oh wait, he already identified it. Yeah.
Well, actually, technically it's a save, but whatever. He then turns around, looks, and gets his spear ready to see if anyone runs up to him. Emissos.
Alright.
I am going to drop a moonbeam on the other one.
The one that just moved? Yeah.
Yeah.
Please roll damage.
10.
It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
What's your DC? I assume 2 16s will pass.
Yeah, they will. I think it's no, it's a con save.
Oh, they'll definitely pass then.
But yeah, 15.
Yeah. It's got 2 natural 16s. So yeah, beam of light, just
Yeah.
5.
How many of them are in here, and how grouped together are they?
They're not like grouped. One of them just jumped out of the spiritual guardians, so they're at least 15 feet apart. And there's 2 animals with 2 riders.
Oh, you remember they had half movement speed?
These guys can just jump.
Jesus Christ.
I will use my channel divinity to cast Conquering Presence.
Ooh.
So everyone within 30 feet of me, I'm going to move so that everyone is within 30 feet of me. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, what's your DC?
It would be my spell save, so I think that's 14 now. So yeah, 3, yeah.
Is there a limitation on what that can affect?
You force each creature of my choice.
Right. The guy who's being gored, scared you.
Yeah.
The mount that just left, scared you. None of the 2 seem okay.
Yeah. And then I will move up to the mount that seemed to react to it.
It's being moonbeamed and he's
Yeah, and thanks to my Aura of Conquest, it has no movement and takes 3 psychic damage at the start of all its turns.
Ooh. Spicy.
If it starts its turn there, yeah.
Spicy, spicy. I love it.
And that's my turn.
that's its in.
Goliath gonna get me that ass my booty.
I'm in it for the promotion.
It's one way to get to the top. Both of the frightened ones, so one of the mounts, one of the riders, take arrows that just seem to come out of nowhere. Seem to closer to the tavern, so. Cough.
I run up to the same guy and I gore him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't miss.
That's 15 hit.
No. It bounces off his armour.
I assume I have to dash to get to him.
He's in front of him.
Yeah, I'll attack him again. Oh, so mine was the one that jumped.
No.
Alright. Attack him again. 17 hit?
The guy or the mount,
The guy.
it bounces off his stone armour.
Damn it. I'm done.
Truedream.
Cool.
We're all serious, everyone's got apples.
I haven't updated my
Must be thrilling you.
I haven't updated my character stuff, so I needed to actually reference.
Yeah, so it is their turn. That Spirit Guardian's effects, not my turn. Cool. So, first of all, spiritual weapon. Go. That's a 15 on the dice. We got +6. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
Good. That's what I like to hear. That is 9 damage.
Guy's starting to look quite hurt. As you'd hope so.
Good. Now I'm gonna hit him with my Warhammer. That's a 15 on the die again, so we got a 21 to hit.
Yep.
That's 4 damage.
He's looking slightly more hurt than he was a second ago.
I rolled a 1. And then on their turn, I'll roll Spirit Guardians, which I will.
This is their turn now.
Oh, well then.
I will just.
Ooh, it looked good and then it got bad.
I got all my natural ones out the way.
That is 13. I was good for a second there, and then 2 to 3.
Just naturally saw that 8 and just went like, oh.
So your fear doesn't stop them from attacking?
No.
Just they take 3 damage?
Yep, and then their speed is reduced to 0 while they're within 10 feet of me.
Nah. That stops them from retreating. So this guy is going to attack Truedream.
Got the guy next to me.
Yeah, it's the one next to you.
I'll attack him as well.
18?
I miss.
Misses.
It's actually really ineffectually.
Haha! My shield just like tang.
The blade crits you. Oh boy. Do I have enough dice?
5.
Maybe I should have kept my stones in here.
What do you need?
Dice roller.
Always a good time.
This is gonna be a lot of dice.
That's not that many.
Sorry.
It's just as an unusual dice, so I don't have like heaps of them. You take 35 damage.
I'm still up, and I make my concentration save.
Jesus.
What did you get on the save?
18.
Okay, I can't do maths, so that's probably good.
15 is what you needed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
17.
So who's in base phase contact with the other one? No one?
Uh,
The one that just attacked the wizard? No, 5's in between.
I have 14 health left.
It's better than none.
I know,
Can you
right?
roll your moonbeam damage? Because they take it at the start of their turn.
Yeah. Can I increase that to a third level spell?
You'd have to recast the spell.
Oh, okay. No, I'll just keep it going.
Which you can do on your turn.
Another
if you
10.
want, but, considering they're just wearing the damage.
Yeah.
Turns around, backs up slightly, pounces at you. Can you please make a strength or dex save, your choice?
I don't think it makes much difference for me. No, it doesn't. 7. Yeah. Beautiful. I stand there and cop it like a man.
Well,
Like an idiot.
yeah, like a man. You take 28 damage as this thing just leaps through the air with a mouth that just opens, that is capable of like clawing through stone, just lays into you. And then it slides and sort of ends next to you. Who's next? Emissos, it's you. Do I get to make save? That's alright, hang on. Can jump.
if they fail to save, they're just afraid of me for a minute.
I'm trying to work out if movement 0, but does that then mean you can't do jump? I would assume probably.
That's what I was trying to prevent. The moment one jumped.
Undo that.
Okay.
Yeah. So this guy's trying to like get the belay moving, and he can't. So he just throws. He'll throw javelins at you instead.
Cool.
One will hit. Actually, no, he threw it one-handed. Anyway, whatever. 6 damage. Make a concentration check.
It should be fine as long as it's about 10.
Yeah, 11 plus whatever it is. What is your concentration?
Constitution, and if you're proficient, you're proficient.
Oh, okay. No, it's
But Emissos, it is your turn now.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna increase that to a 3rd level
The maximum 5.
moonbeam. Yeah, basically.
I have a question first. He starts his turn on his turn there, so he still takes the damage from
This is a new spell. Yeah. So he took the damage, and this will count again.
9, 12. Yeah, I'm doing pitiful with my rolls.
I'm doing worse. 12. That's 5. 16, 5. Let me get my shoes going. Enough. So this guy comes out of the shadows, and then you see there's another one next to him, just very silently on footsteps in grey cloaks. They just run up and try to essentially shank the belay, and both their like short blades just scatter across the armor. Then 2 arrows come out and hit the rider. That's the one that was by itself, standing on top of a corpse of a wizard. So you hear another shatter spell go off. Now the front door shatters and starts cracking open. Part of it falls to one side.
Good thing you set up them stones.
You hear a roar from outside. You see a group of bugbears start rushing in.
Hopefully they're too stupid and run onto the spikes.
Yeah, pretty much. They all have the symbol of the cult of the Black Earth branded on their chest.
They've come back.
Well, I never went.
Harvey Queen's advocates.
So you were at the back of the group. So these bugbears are
To my back.
I mean, there's spikes in between, but yeah. It's fancy left you back.
Please make it to me. I am fooled.
Does 21 hit?
Yes, I don't know who you're aiming at, but yes.
The rider.
Yeah.
I have 8 damage to him.
Yeah, how do you kill him?
I would like to shove my tusks through his chest.
Yep, so you shove your tusk through, just pull it out, get a bit of entrails, just looped around nicely, like Christmas decorations.
Ooh.
All I want for Christmas is stew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him.
And then I'll toss his body to the ground and I'll jump on the...
You try... yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I'll just sit in the saddle and be like...
I heard the second part of that sentence, I'll allow this.
And I try and charge towards the bugbears.
Okay. Sure. You start running towards the bugbears with it.
No. Oh, it actually came out. Wow.
Truedream.
Cool. So first of all, I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon move.
I am between you and the bugbears, you realise.
Get out of the way.
That is 15 to hit.
No.
Cool. The second thing I'm doing is I'm using one of my new prayer beads to give myself some cure wounds at the second level. It's a 10 plus 3, so that's 13 back. That's going to be 27 health now.
Can you please make a dex save? And can you make a damage for your spiritual guardians?
Yes!
23.
That's better. That's an 18.
Takes the whole amount.
Excellent.
How did you get?
23.
Alright, so you're going to take half damage of this.
I have evasion.
It's an narrow effect. So you take 25 damage as this thing turns, starts running towards Emissos and the bugbears, and then it jumps, but you realise partway through midair, so 21 you have it, partway through midair that it's jumping at the bottom of the stone work of the gate with the intent of hitting you on it.
I was about to ask if I got resistance to this, but I realised I don't.
This is big enough that this is a powerful enough monster that your resistance doesn't count anymore.
I meant because it hit me with the...
Oh no, yeah, it's countering fire, but there's a certain point where it just count. Otherwise, this is just it's a dragon. Nope. So that was the first one. The second one, Guy now has targets. He severely injures one of the guys that ran up and tried to stab him. Him and the bulle missing with the other attacks. Emissos.
I am going to swing this moonbeam around and dump it on top of the bugbears at the gate.
How far can I move? I think it's 40 feet. I think it's a fair distance. From previous experience as a DM.
Yeah, 40 foot high cylinder. Come on. I had it like 2 seconds ago. 60 feet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, and just keep it going.
Mm-hmm. So where in this group of bugbears and Cough and the bulle do you aim?
Cough.
Well, to be fair, I can't be hit by a moonbeam. There is currently a giant land shark between me and the sky.
No,
you're on top of it.
No, because it spun upside down to hit me on the stone.
No, you're on top of it. It jumped like...
He's hitting the top of the arch.
Oh.
Now the question
My way
is,
was way cool.
if you hit the arch, technically you're under it, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
Yeah, okay.
You just have stone to your face.
So you'll hit for... Well, they're pretty big, so you hit 3 of them.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty average. 15.
Yep. Yep. They look pretty hurt.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna keep it up while I can. It's more whittling numbers than...
Yeah. 5.
The belay and the rider that still scared of me are still still there. Yeah, I'll just walk up and just lay straight into the belay. Just great sword straight down.
Sure.
18.
That will hit.
And the second attack is 11.
Nope.
And I'll throw smite into this because why not?
Yeah.
There's a little.
Why not smart? But what if instant death?
10. And 3 points of damage.
What if nearly instant death? Yeah. So that's what you're doing?
Yep. Actually, bonus action. I'll
I'll add it psychic damage.
No, I thought
It's
I had
so
that. Good. Oh, actually, yeah. I thought I had spiritual weapon, but I don't. It was magical weapon. All good.
Good. You watch as the other side of this fillet just gets lit up with swords, like from these two guys, and then a bunch of arrows just fly into it, all just ricocheting off or shattering off its skin. Wow, so poorly. So many attacks. Well, they suck.
Sitting there with a sword buried half in it. What the fuck are you doing?
You're in your hybrid form?
Yeah.
Alright. So the boat goes
I
around.
was going to say, is he technically a shapeshifter?
Yeah.
That he's not in his hybrid form.
Well, he's not technically under the moon. Oh,
Yeah, because if he's in the moon.
no, you didn't do that. I was assuming that you're attacking the group and in front of him and sort of.
Yeah, I'll go for it. It'd be much funnier.
I don't know why I'm looking.
Me.
Yeah, a bunch of bugbears start hitting you and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they're having fun.
Yeah.
They're not smart enough. They're not smart enough. Well, they're not stupid, but they're not smart enough to immediately work out that it's not actually hurting you.
And you're just standing there while they're in glowing light. Like,
It's also honourable, like. However, you do see that there are a couple of bugbears that are far larger, and also a couple of ones that are wearing almost druidic clothing.
So an important and now relevant question is, can he eat his heart and become a bugbear?
No, they're not a beast.
doesn't matter. We have established that I do stupid shit.
And they're wearing druid clothes.
I mean, if you want to eat
grab
goblin, go
onto
for
the
it.
arch. Can I have used my successful dex to grab onto the arch and get off the boat? The land shot?
Just remember.
Yeah, but you'd be hanging on to the arch.
That's fine.
Just remember, Brett
And
is
you've still
slowly
taken damage.
Yeah.
Brett is slowly giving me a list of shit that I think I can turn into.
Whether it's true or not is up to the dice.
Punks and I
Oh no! This is 100% up to how much I annoyed Brett the day before.
No. I'll allow you to do it. What the results are will change. Can you please make a con save? You've now just moved yourself away from other targets.
I will not use a lucky, but that's 3. I got 5.
Cool, can you make a second one?
This is the death
Natural
saving
20.
throw.
I have to hit anyone near enough to shot.
You step out of the way of the first arrow and you'd be hit by the second one.
I got a natural 20 on the second one, so.
Can you make a dex save?
There's the third one.
22.
So I'm not. Oh, you're a monk, so they actually have dex save when they're made. Oops, that's the wrong button. So you take 11 damage from the first shatter. You take 7 damage from the second shatter. Then the archway you're holding onto breaks, starts falling down to the ground. Rocks start collapsing everywhere. You land monk style, you dodge out the way with your evasion, I assume.
Yeah.
You don't have to, you can take it.
Oh, well, take damage. Why do you say so? I'd love to take damage.
Excellent.
Do they technically count as missile attacks? Could I...
No, it's an area effect attack. You got to pick one or the other. So a couple of the bugbears are taken out as well. And yeah, so that's then cough. You're in a target-rich environment.
I am. So this movie, how big is the area? It's just like
It's 5 foot radius essentially, so 4 squares.
are all the bugbears in it?
No.
Alright, I go attack some bugbears, which is not. I was really tempted to cannonball off the arch. But I'll just go ghoul someone, I guess. 22 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
Is there one that was 15 feet away from me?
Not without running past others.
Screw it, I'll run past others, they can't hurt me.
I mean,
I still think they can hurt me. That's what matters.
well, if one crits you, you're getting hurt.
Alright.
That's it. No. You get almost knocked off your balance a bit.
So he takes 19 damage. And can he make a strength check?
Was this a standard bugbear?
Yep.
He doesn't need to.
No.
Actually, did you run out? Were you running out into the groove? Yeah, you were. So you're basically having to run almost outside the castle.
My intelligence is terrible. This is a great plan, guys.
He is not cursed.
Lucky bastard. I attack him again and I get 25.
He's dead.
Sweet.
I'm basically counting these guys as 2-shot minions. Alright. Truedream.
Cool. So first of all, I'm going to advance towards the bugbears so that my spirit guardians will go towards them and put them into the line of fire. Second of all, I'm going to hit the closest thing with spiritual weapon. What is the closest thing?
Apart from yourself,
Emissos.
it'd probably be the belay, the other belay. You can reach that with the spiritual weapon.
That is going to be 21 to hit.
Yeah. How do you kill it?
With 7 damage, first of all.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be like, it's screaming and panicking, and it's just like, you know how if you're trying to do the swift kill, or it's like right behind the neck?
Well,
But if you want the long, slow, tormented kill, you go through the throat.
Considering you have a hammer, spiritual weapon, although, just as a point of clarification, it isn't, it's afraid, but it isn't out of control panicking.
Look, close enough.
Yeah.
Through the throat. And third of all, the prayer beads kill wounds again.
Now, just as a thing, to get over his spikes, he won't take damage, but it will count as difficult terrain, so it will take more movement. So to essentially get close enough where you can get in the bugbears and spiritual guardians, you won't be able to use your action.
Okay. Fair enough. I will hold off on that because I've got 27 health now. That's enough if I don't get shattered. Next.
The belay will try to hit you. You killed its master.
That's another 18 on Spirit Guardian's damage.
I'll do that first, because I should. What's your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
17.
It gets through your AC.
Impossible, I cast shield.
Wrong character. Which is a rarity, because 90% of your characters can cast shield.
I cast shield.
I know it's just basically a reflex at this point. 33 damage. So just,
Is it magical?
yeah. Well, I mean, it gets past your resistance. Yeah. It's these large monstrous claws just tear through you. Second one, the belay collapses to the ground. The guy jumps off the back. You see him angered at the death of his mount. He's going to throw... He's not going to throw spears at Truedream because he's running out of them. He's going to try to stab everyone around him. You're closest. Yeah. And you're the biggest threat. No. 18?
18 will hit. Just.
7 damage.
His AC's just below mine.
Yeah, so two-handed on his spear, he just misses you twice, and the third time just gets you. Emissos.
The one that had its riders killed, does it have its back to me? Like, whereabouts is it?
It's sort of basically under the archway, the main gateway. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, but
It's next to Koff.
yeah, I'm just wondering whether I can run up behind it and jump on it, or
Or you once again, it's the same with Truedream, you'd have to get over your spikes, which while it wouldn't do damage, it's still difficult terrain.
What if he went
Yep.
sideways? I mean, you still have to get around, but like then it's just like that rather than that.
I assume they're around.
I would assume to make a decent fortification, you would have stopped to.
That's semi-simple.
like yeah, it was only sort of like human width apart, just to more like slow down the big creatures coming through,
Yeah.
bring everybody down to single-handed fighting. But we'll play it with what you've said. So,
Well, even if they are human with the part, you still
can
can't.
I use acrobatics to like go tearing up one of the spikes as they're leaning away from me, and like jump off that and land?
Sure.
on them?
Sure, if you
So
roll,
I'm-
I've set a DC in my head. If you get more than 5 below it, you're impaling yourself.
If they're going the other way,
Yep.
Natural
I
one.
didn't say you've impaling yourself badly.
so with acrobatics, which I don't have anything for. Oh, 5 plus 2, so 7.
You're impaling yourself.
I feel a D4 is better.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
You take 6 as you
Yeah.
slip at the last. You get past. You slip at the last minute, and just the jagged tip just tears like a section.
Yeah. More importantly, do I get to have a beastie friend?
You limp for a little bit. Make a dex save and see how well you recover.
Nat 14.
Yeah, then you would. Then you get up to him.
Okay, basically I just want to, jump on it and use my handling and see if I can get control of it.
You jump on it.
Yep. Yeah, I just like get control of it and like just like I assume that there's a column of people out there and just like a scream, like make it run through the crowd of people.
There's a whole mess of bugbears out there. As you're even in the few seconds you're watching, you see there are arrows and light coming from castle wall.
Oh, it's more just like
The Eden wall.
I imagine there's troops and whatnot everywhere. So if I'm on the biggest thing around and I can plow it through and knock a few people on the ground
Sure.
and give everybody disadvantage, that's all I'm trying to do.
Excellent. 5.
Guy just got down off of his mount. Take the hit on the side, and then just I'm gonna swing for him. Natural 3. I will swing at him again.
Trying to weigh up with the channel.
Natural 5. Bad dice. And then as a bonus action, as he dodges me twice, I will spiritual weapon in his face and then try and hit him again. Natural 17.
That'll hit him.
Much better.
I assume you have more than +1.
Yeah, I have a plus 3. Well, actually, plus 5. And I don't actually have a card for that. It's the one I'm missing. Do I add my modifier?
Yeah.
Alright, so that is 7 points of damage.
So that'll quite hurt. As you hope. Jeez, come on, guys. Wow, 1 hit. Even with a sneak attack, not for enough. But you see a series of arrows fly past. The guys with the short swords come up and they're still just proving ineffectual, bouncing off this guy's armor. One does get through. He staggers a bit, but he just barely keeps on his feet. Bugbears of the battle keep running forward. They're mainly engaging Koff. Not smart enough to do otherwise. Let me see if I will chieftains work it out. Nope. Shaman are down spells. Because they've been shattering this wall for a while now. No, they're not works. I'm going to roll a wisdom check for these guys. Koff, Can you please make 2 con saves with disadvantage? How much damage is Moonbeam?
Mine was last one was
No, I mean the actual dice roll.
3d10
What fails?
is what I was casting it at.
Both?
Yeah.
3d10. Oh, that was at a high level though?
That was third level, yeah.
Okay.
So second level was 2d10 plus
Is it plus?
plus 1d10 per level.
And you may just want to do the first one, and then that'll probably knock me out of the werewolf. No.
Yeah, you're a shapeshifter right away.
No.
31 damage from the 2 total.
Yeah, I'm back to human form.
Which causes a surprise to these bugbears. They're used to hanging around with guys who are a bit piggy. I mean, like, you know, like pure orcs and stuff. I can speak goblin. I think that's what I mean. They themselves aren't exactly super different to werewolves. But Cough, it is your turn.
Excellent. Where are these stupid spellcasters?
They're behind probably about. They've probably each got about, I'll say, 2 bodyguards in front of them.
I have a question about poison. Can I put it on my fists?
Sure.
I have 3 vials I got the assassin. I'll douse my... Does it cost an action to use?
Yes.
Don't curse that action economy.
It is also a make use of poisonous check kit roll thingy. Which normally I wouldn't because it's on a weapon, whatever, you know, you stab people, but it's on your hands.
You don't want any little cuts in your
They're
hands.
magical.
Doesn't mean
I will...
No. You know my opinion on monks and poison resistance. I will take every advantage of this until it happens.
I guess I'm going
Which
to...
my opinion isn't that monks are bad. I've just had multiple assassin systems straight up murdered by higher level monks. Because before I realised that. How bad that was.
I'm still surrounded by a bunch of bugbears though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep fighting. I'll puncture some people. So there's a 14 hit a bugbear?
No.
That bastard.
These guys have their large morning stars, but they also have shields.
I got a 24 on the other one.
That'll hit.
Yeah. I do... No. 10 damage to that guy, and I punch again. Actually, no, I'll spend the key point and take patient defense.
But assume you punch one of the guys on the way to the shaman.
Yeah.
And you take patient defense. Cool. Truedream.
Cool, so I am continuing to move forward. Do I make it through the terrain now while still having my normal action?
Yes.
Excellent. So, casting the Cure Wounds on the 2nd level with the... What's yours?
Self-healing ability is just fantastic.
I have a new thing. It's an attuned item that's going to reset in under an hour.
You also have a new thing if it becomes relevant despite not mentioning it.
Okay, cool.
That's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14 more health. Let me carry
I so want him
one.
to pull out a tea set in the middle of the fight.
Quite the one.
Cool.
Someone to take just a tea set out of the ground and just force everyone to sit down.
Now to the nearest
Well, we know it was
enemy,
something glass, so
I am going to send the spiritual weapon.
Sure.
Bonk.
There's a wounded bugbear nearby.
Excellent. That's going to miss. That's a 10.
Yep, that'll miss. That's
It's
a
a
10.
literal glass cannon.
See, next time I make a character that has a spiritual weapon, glass cannon.
Well, the artificers can make them.
Oh my god.
So, we are finally at your mount.
okay, cool.
It is going to do the exact same thing you tried to do to Cough.
Yeah.
Can you make a dex save?
Can I have an advantage because I got animal handling? Yeah, I failed spectacularly.
But you can make an animal handling check if you want.
Yeah.
It won't help you in this situation. But you'll get information if you roll well.
12 plus. So I think it's a fair bit. 19.
Yeah, this there's something clouding this thing's mind.
Yeah.
It's not behaving exactly right.
Yeah.
Especially since its rider went down. It's just
Cool.
on a path of vengeance. And you take 24 damage as you're smashed solidly into the rock.
Cool.
And it leaps out into the battle greater. I will give you the option to let go or not.
No, because I kind of want to hang on because I want to see if I can counter what it's doing.
Yeah. So he just lands out in where more of the bugbears are. Most of whom are focused on the people on the wall.
Not for long.
So, in a desperate swing, the guy has a go at you.
Was he scared of me as well?
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, he's frightened in the sense that he just keeps missing.
Yeah.
He's about to die. Emissos.
I'm basically going to put my hand on its head.
Oh, wait. Can you make a concentration check on your moonbeam?
I would have not kept that up being smashed into a wall, I figured.
Just roll anyway.
On a related note, I didn't do spiritual guardians on the bugbears.
Nat 6, yeah, I would have dropped it.
That's 11 for spiritual guardians on bugbears.
One goes down.
Basically, put both hands on its head and cast animal messenger on it. Animal friendship on it. Just to try quieten it down.
You got a high enough nature animal handling check roll. I would say this is not technically an animal.
Yeah.
So you can do it with but you roll a dice anyway, so you normally don't have to roll a dice, but you roll a dice, so what'd you get?
I couldn't tell whether this is a pigeon or not, so Nat 1.
This giant.
I'm waiting for it to pull out its wings and fly off.
You're fairly certain it's your friend now.
Yeah.
5.
I'll take a swing at the guy in front of me. $19.
He's dead. Oh wait, no, he technically might not be. He's dead?
2 6s.
He's dead.
I'll non-lethally as well. I'll like spike him in the stomach,
Non-lethally, yep.
and then drop him to the ground.
This is a wall, but that's not lethal.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. I mean, it's a slow death.
Yeah, which is not lethal, really.
Yeah. And I'll turn to the people around him and go, he lives. And then I'll run after the
Persuasion check? Intimidation? Intimidation, I think.
Yeah. Natural 17.
Yep.
20, 24.
I just give you curtain odds.
And then I'll run after the bullet, so 30 feet.
So you're sort of at the back of these spikes that were created around.
Fuck. I guess I'll make my way as far as I can.
It's a really good idea until you know exactly what's happening.
Into the spike growth. Or is
So
it?
it's not spike growth.
Oh.
It's just it was a stone shape that created
giant spikes.
dragon's teeth, giant spikes. With it.
Is there a window I can jump out of?
Not on the ground floor. I mean, in the courtyard.
We're fighting through the wall in the courtyard.
I mean, there is, but it's back at the inn.
I mean, by the sounds of it, you could just wait in the courtyard. Another hole was about to be opened.
With your head.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and move as far as I can and keep the spiritual weapon with me.
Yep. Another bugbear gets taken out from a couple of arrows. You're seeing around the outside. One of each of the shaman's guards get injured. Alright. So it's 2 guards in front of you. Try to hit you. Nope. The other 2 will stay with their guy.
Oh, there's disadvantage.
Neither of them rolled a natural 1.
Excellent.
Well, I'm about to do thorn whip on you. Yeah, that's not exactly. It's not ideal.
Does anyone shoot or throw something at me?
Probably not.
Seen you catch one too many.
Can you make a con save? I'm not doing this purpose. I'm just running off the drawers list.
I can fail a con save unless it was 11.
No, it's not. You take 13 damage and are knocked back and prone as the shaman steps forward and between his two guards. He just gestures forward. This wall of force just
13 was the full damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 sonic, well, thunder damage.
Yeah, but I still get evasion because it's an area?
No, it's only on dex saves.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't get your
Yeah.
other thing. But the bugbears try to hit you. A couple are just around you. And they all miss because you're still dodging.
Yeah.
Cough.
I jump back up and start punching my way towards the sorcerers again.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit a bugbear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
You bastard. I do 7 damage from one of them.
He's down.
And then I use patient defense again.
Yeah.
Reasons monks and paladins can't use Dimension Door.
I can use it, I just go for people's bodies.
True.
Continuing to advance with my good old spirit guardians and spiritual weapon and go and fight things.
Can you roll your spiritual guardians damage? I forgot to do it on their turn.
Whoopsie. Not again.
No, it's gone.
You missed the saga of us trying to find my D4 earlier.
A nice middle one.
9.
So the genuine caltrop.
Yeah, I dropped it. I went like, donk.
Yeah.
So first of all, spiritual weapon. It's gonna miss. That's 3 on the die. So that's gonna be a 9. Then I'm gonna come in swinging. That is gonna be a 17.
Yep, so this one's already been damaged by your little glowing hammers.
Yay!
He goes down.
With a whole 6 damage, taking him down.
Yeah. These guys are just getting two-shotted, so.
Excellent. Then my turn is done. I'm gonna try and look for that die again.
What would the belay do to you now?
Doesn't even notice I'm still there.
You haven't actually done any damage, have you?
No.
I mean, you can probably
I'm just
avoid it
being-
with that one.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, you got knocked outside the moonbeam areas. But anyway, it doesn't matter because it didn't. That's my bad. Can you make another dex save? It's gonna do the dog roll.
15 natural, so
Yeah. So you sort of duck under the giant bony plate of its back.
yeah, get behind where the rider's seat would be.
Yeah. You just it sort of it spins back down and around and it misses you and it sort of shakes back up and it probably thinks you're clear now.
Yeah.
So you're looking around a bit.
Oh, for one, and I think it's still my friend. It's trying to protect me.
Yep. Clearly.
And so I'm going to do the most intelligible thing of pick up whatever reins are there on the cuff of the saddle, dig my heels into it and go, squishy, go for it! And point at the spellcasters. How far away are they?
They're pretty close.
Pretty
Squishy
close.
charge.
So, okay, in my infinite wisdom, would I do something as stupid as that? Yes, I would. I'm going to pull out the wand and point it at them.
Ooh, don't roll a d100.
Excellent. Turn into a daedra. What?
Did you give this man a wabberjack?
He did.
What's it called specifically?
A wonder.
Amazing. It's the gay one. The first time it casted, it sent a
Oh, okay, 99.
rainbow.
That should be good.
Oh god.
You roll me a d20.
Counter D20.
15.
Technically, that's my save. I'm not. Oh, you can't like me. That's disappointing. Doesn't have a negative con. No, it definitely does not have a negative con.
Aww. Sure rolled low.
So you point the wand at it. Okay. You see this very almost stone-like beast becomes slightly more stone-like, and then it sort of shakes it off. The one just didn't quite fire properly or something.
I shot a blank.
Not the first time.
I'm very confused as to what that was.
I don't know what that was. Jesus Christ, that's gone down.
I'm confused. What was it? Tell
That
me.
was petrification.
Oh.
That was the highest, but that was the most deadly thing you can do.
Morning!
Terms and conditions apply because it is a wand of wonder. So clearly, the wand of Midas, as you believe it is, it didn't quite work right. Maybe because it's like very earth related.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll point it at other people later and see whether I can work it out.
Oh, you said it at the bugbear, didn't you?
No, one of the casters.
Yeah.
That's a bug.
Well, they're still not gonna have a negative con. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen. For some reason, I thought it was the delay.
For context, he thinks it's a wand of Midas because he gave it to Truedream and is like, what is this? And Truedream licked it. Tastes like gold. I rolled a nat 1. I said, it's a wand of Midas. Anything you pointed at will turn into gold like Midas's hand.
Just put on kind of gold. 5.
Don't roll nat 1s, kids.
It was 501. 5v1 Kenobi. Your own.
I'm an hour late, and the children run amok.
So you guys have basically pushed this their initial charge back at this point.
Yeah.
You see those of you outside that just through sheer weight of fire, they're starting to waver. Clearly, they expected there not to be a stiff resistance here. They came across.
So there's like a whole army outside.
It was not a whole army.
But like a sizable
It
force.
was probably like 30-40.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna continue moving my way
Maybe not
out.
that many, 20-30.
My arrogance is just flowering.
This is my pop!
Really, it's not enough for both of us. Stay inside.
No, I will join the fun. I'll push through the spikes as far as I can.
Because you were moved all the way up to them, so you can get through them, but only just.
Yeah, alright. And
Eventually,
then
use your action.
I will use my action to just full on sprint into, like, towards the casters.
Yep. You
Yes.
are now bugbear adjacent.
Cool. I assume I'm gonna hit a. I assumed I was gonna hit a wall of bugbears.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
A wall of wall like bugbears.
Is it their turn?
It is the randoms, as I've decided to call them, turn.
Cool, because the next lot of spiritual weapon damage is 14.
Sure. One bugbear in front of you collapses down to the ground. It looks like the next wave have been severely hurt. Oops.
Don't let me play exhausted, I get silly.
Like everything else is going on.
All I do is play exhausted. Ain't enough hours in the day.
Never.
Yes, I did just roll a natural 20 and a natural 1. Oh, there goes a second natural 20 thanks to.
Yeah, no problem.
At least I rolled about 14 as well with that. So. 18?
Yeah, it hits.
Some 9 damage from one of them one stars. A halved.
What's everyone's health currently at?
Pitiful.
So,
I'm making friends though.
you're on the brink of death.
Well, I'm getting close.
I'm
2/3.
badly hurt.
Okay, you're also on the brink of death. You're fine, and I'm fine now.
Yeah.
Cool. I just need to know where to send the heals.
To me, if you can with me.
So, cough. Oh, wait, the shaman. They will move their moonbeams onto you.
No, that's all good. They can do something else. They can do something else.
They can do something else. They can use their bonus action to move their moonbeam.
They can. I want to do that.
Could you make it clear just a couple of disadvantaged con saves, please?
Or failures.
Yeah.
I get scared when you have to pull up your phone for a dice roller.
It was the last thing I rolled. 19 damage. Just no, it's gonna be that. So the shaman, not the shaman Kosnir, but the other one, he falls asleep as do the two guards in front of him, and the moonbeam, one of the moonbeams flicks out. As you see, like some butterflies come over.
Yeah!
And you see just some random guy run away, like, with a cloak across his face going, no!
Thank goodness for them butterflies.
He's cast with level 4 sleep now.
Excellent. I was hoping it was sleep.
Truedream.
Cool. So, who is more on the verge of death between the two of you? Okay. You're gonna have the third prayer bead of Cure Wounds of level 2.
Inserted in his.
What?
Oh.
You have to run pretty far to insert.
You're a sacred relic of Bane.
Oh, it's not those sort of prayer beads.
That's gonna be 17 health back.
Wrong sword. I mean, you might say I got with that as well.
So we've got 17 health back to you, and then I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon. That's a natural 20.
That one's dead. So this area is starting to thin out. So you run up and touched it.
Yeah, like with using the prayer bead, it's just like while the hammer's going.
I'm trying to keep in my mind there's not the, I don't want to say thick of them because that's implying they're starting to really quite thin out, and it's looking like some are even considering breaking, but you've now run out into the mass of them. If you were doing that,
My good old friends come with because they go 15 feet.
that's going to hurt in a few turns.
I know.
So
It travels with me.
let me see. You're there. You feel this beast below you start to run.
Which direction? Away from
Back towards.
the fighting?
Hang on. I'm going to make an intelligence check for it.
That's cocked.
You feel this beast start to run through the ground as it starts burrowing at a speed that's quicker than you are on your feet.
Okay. Yeah, it's time to get off.
Yeah. If you think it's going to go hibernate or something.
Yeah. Can't you protect yourself? It's a smart beast.
So that's off the battlefield. Emissos.
Either of the spellcasters in the room? Or
Well, in the outside. Yeah, one's not too far away from you.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start conjuring Call Lightning on him. And yeah.
That's when you save. But you still roll damage.
Not much. Half a 9.
Yeah.
I just said hi, I'm over here.
This moonbeam doesn't go out. 5. So you see there's probably only 4 or 5 bugbears actively paying attention to you guys, plus the shaman.
I'm going to beeline straight for that shaman.
Yeah, there is still the one bodyguard in front of him that starts to step in between you two.
As he comes at me, spiritual weapon first.
So close
13.
to being excellent. So close.
So it's spiritual weapon plus sword and just takes it on his shield.
As he pulls the shield up to block it, I'll come in, just like bat the shield away and come straight down. Yes, I will with fucking 26.
So yeah, you just knock the shield to one side and slide your sword through him, take him down.
And I'll throw a smite into that.
You're down already. Down.
Oh, well, I mean, for effect, I throw a smite into it.
Really make it painful.
And as I pull the sword out of him, I'll step towards the shaman and swing at him.
Sure.
Ooh.
22.
That'll hit.
And I'll throw a smite in this one.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez. 35 points of damage.
He's dead. Didn't work out quite exactly how many hit points these guys had, but
That's enough.
plus the cool lightning, obviously.
Yeah. I put in the hard work.
Yeah.
4 points.
With the spiritual guardians going around,
13 this time.
you see a few more fall to the ground, and you see the rest break as one of the larger ones calls something out, which basically sounds in a language none of you recognise, but it's a trick, unless you can speak Goblin.
No.
Yep. So you can tell everyone starts retreating. A few different styles. A couple of them say things like, "The Black Earth take you."
I hit
I mean,
that
we
guy.
can't understand Goblin.
Or in common.
Oh.
I cast hold person on that guy.
Black Earth take you.
And then I drop a moonbeam on him.
On him directly.
Ion cannon charge. And he dies.
I can't believe he is holding a doomsday weapon.
I mean, in his hands.
Can't believe it's not butter.
So they all start running. A couple of people start sending various arrows and seeing them off. Cheers erupt from the walls.
Yay!
And go back and collect set alive, dude.
Yeah.
Who was a human, right?
You are correct.
I point out that
Or, you know,
And he's stable.
ooh.
I point out the 5 clearly missed one.
The one being held.
Yeah.
Truedream just kind of like picks it up and like under her arm, but like kind of upside down, so like the head is towards the ground, just like kind of pull it along.
It's. I assume you've laid up Moonbeam.
Yeah.
It's roasted.
Oh, okay, then that. It's just like ding, from the ashes just falling.
I start walking back to the inn and I pick up the guy, basically just by the throat. And start dragging him, and as we walk through the doors, I'll just throw my 6 hit points into him and lob him into the middle of the room.
Yeah, and then you see him look up and look around. He's still got his heavy armour on. His empty quiver disappears at the back and looks around. There's a huge quantity of just guys here. There's bunches of swords around, Chalaskas around, that dwarven handyman's around.
I'll
You see,
flick a chair around and sit down.
yeah, he's
No,
just,
no, no. Before you do that, I've just seen you heal this guy and throw him into the room, and I step up in front of you.
and
Just wait till you pushed it through.
so there's just a bunch of people lounging about with knives and swords, and Clea looks in their eyes saying they know how to use these in ways that people don't want to know about. So if you do intimidate this guy, you have an advantage because of the situation.
I sit on his legs.
But first, we're going to go to a break.
Oh, thank God! I want a nap.
So we'll,
Nice.
Not good.
We're going to break.
so we'll see you back here in 10-15 minutes. Have a nap in the meantime.
I plan to.
So, where's our break? There we go. See you soon.
Bye.
Mister, I'm so rich I can just buy more leather.
Yeah, that's right. You heard me. It may be pleather, but he is silent.
Expecting to keep buying more. Welcome back. So the battle is over. The victors have returned to the tavern. Some people are being buried. Far more of them than of you. Clearly, they expected just to go onto the wall and then rush the gates once they burst open, with the people inside being torn up by the stone melters.
They
The blaze.
Cool. I'm going to take the first opportunity to rest.
For what?
To rest.
Yep.
I summoned
So
some
I can
small-
fix what I did to the gate.
Burrow shark. Yeah. It'll take you 8 hours to get your spell
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
But I figured these guys have interrogated stuff to do.
I'll rest behind the bar, but first I'll summon some smoke miffits to serve drinks.
Yeah, it hasn't had a chance to reset yet. So people at home, 5 sting that was in all the glass was 4 healing potions and 1 currently unknown potion of who knows what.
Which I'm going to neck at the first inconvenience.
Clearly you find out what that is before the end of today's session, so I don't forget.
I mean, I might. Or I might just make you, like, come up with unknown potion in, like, 5 weeks and make you be like...
Alright, you told me it's now an unknown potion.
But it's got to be giant strength, right? I mean, come on.
It's actually poison.
I'm alright with that. I can heal that.
Yeah, so you're sitting like the cool teacher in the chair.
Yep. And I'm just going to... Let's rap.
And I'm currently sitting on his legs. Not his legs. That's on the ground's legs.
Yeah, so his arm's very hard. Made out of stone as it is.
But he cannot move if the Goliath is on top of
He
him.
cannot move. There is also a room full of people with pointy things who are suggesting he shouldn't move. Without the smug look on that his face, you know that picture of the cat with all the knives? Yeah, it's kind of a bit like that. It's a bit like the Ryder in Rapunzel.
Oh, Flynn.
Flynn,
Flynn
yeah.
Rider, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that face.
What did you roll on your thingy check?
Is that what I rolled? No, that's
Roll it
not.
again.
That's not what I rolled.
All I remember it was bad.
It wasn't great. It was the 7 is right, but that is not what I rolled.
I think they were like one off of each other.
I will say roll again, just don't do it at advantage. So it's a nat one?
It's a 7.
It's a 7. Which is still a 13.
He looks shook.
Shook it.
So, why did you attack?
We know it's the Zhentarim who've been after us. We know you're based here. More will come.
Well, where are you based then, so we can take the fight to you?
We were in the temple below. Temple of the Black Earth.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to go back there.
Alright. We only cleared out part of it.
Can you cast any magic?
Of course not.
Break his hands just in case.
Leans over, just like finger by finger, each single bone just like.
Make a strength check.
Yes.
While she's doing this, I'm like, see, you made a very bad decision to attack at this point in time, as I've recently become the manager of this establishment.
That's a 15.
You fail to break the stone of his gauntlets, and if you try to remove his gauntlets, they don't come off his body.
Well then, level 2, hold the hand out, hammer. That's 8 plus 6, that one's a 14. I'm gonna keep going until they crack, basically.
Oh, also, I cast Zone of Truth on him.
You don't think you're going to get through anytime soon.
it can be a nice melodic background to the intimidation.
Charisma saving throw.
What's your DC?
14.
Did I roll? Okay. You are aware that he has failed. Can you please make a wisdom save? Sorry, Christmas save.
Ooh, a charisma save. 5.
You are now compelled to speak only the truth.
Okay.
But you don't have to speak the truth, you can manage quiet. It's like that lies plague in Requiem.
But you can avoid it and you can speak around it, but if you do try to talk about it, you have to. Well, do we have any questions for this man? Does anybody want to know anything? Anything at all?
Ignorant fools.
Alright.
I do, in fact, have a question. Why are you such a bitch?
Is that directed at me?
I'm like still pointed at him.
I wish I was awake because I would just be like, yeah, she's just about it all the time.
Well, that's uncalled for.
I am not.
That is a lie.
No, it isn't.
Alright.
I'm a nutcracker.
And enough about your personal life.
Well, so your base is beneath the monastery.
You're right there, Ish.
Yeah, mining.
Actually, no, you guys. Yes. So, what does he know this spell? This guy's not a caster. He just tried to lie and it didn't work, and then he sort of accidentally said the truth. So.
Wonderful. What can we find down there?
Your deaths.
I meant, who's your leader?
Not your mother, apparently. Actually, it's not going to be an insult anyway. Milos.
Human? Bugbear? Monster?
He's a monster, alright.
I get up out of the chair. So are we. I'll just kill him. Well,
He dies.
looks like we're heading back to the Black Earth Monastery.
Very well. There will be more heretics to murder.
His armor starts to corrode away into dust.
In the meantime, I think we should repair the walls,
Yes.
get the inn back in order,
At least for the aesthetics.
well, and for the fact that he threatened to attack again.
Yes. We should have defenses that go under, perhaps like a rabbit-proof fence.
Why would you need a rabbit-proof fence? That seems redundant.
Because the rabbits tunnel under, and if the Warrens
How late into the night are we?
Spot, then they can interrupt your sleeping quarters.
No, they're also very small.
midnight.
How
We've got 8 hours of sleep by now.
No, you haven't had
I'm
any
not
sleep yet.
sure. It depends.
Oh, we got
on
back
how
and I
much
just went to
those large
left the party.
creatures can
Hence why I haven't
tunnel
interacted.
through.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
if
I told him
you
for
did
2
anything
minutes and
out
killed
of
him.
anything
Oh, okay.
thick enough to prevent them.
I point out that there were rabbits in the inn before.
What
Big rabbits.
Yeah, heaps of them.
exactly why we need a rabbit-proof fence.
But they're delicious. I mean, why don't we just
We
eat
can catch
the
them in a net.
I just look at like
that.
the second he says they're delicious. Like, I just look at Truedream. I fucking told you so.
Of course it is.
it was. Oh god, I wrote his name down. It was Chessie.
Chesic. No, he's not the king of dice. You now throw me. It's Chalaska, I think.
Chalaska. I knew
He's the head
I
of
knew it was
swords.
You know what? I'm just calling him Chess from now on.
Messy boy.
I'm going to turn to Chess. Chess. Are you able to organise the maintenance for the walls?
Not without funding. I can organise it.
Ask around and then come let me know how much it's going to cost.
Alright.
Thank you. And I go behind the bar.
But we'll need at least some money to get people out. Survey it and so forth. He's standing in his own truth and failed. He's standing in his own truth and failed.
How much do you require for your task?
Probably not too much. Problem is, Wallingford's just far enough away that people won't come out for free.
That does not sound like a value.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had to rebuild a castle, well, the inner wall before.
That's alright.
I just know that quality stonemasons won't come out.
We'll drop 500. Actually, we'll just.
No, it's only for
We'll
people coming
leave
out.
it. We'll leave. Say there's 100 gold waiting for anybody who comes up collectively, and be split between everybody, which should be enough to.
That should be more than enough.
Also, what are your plans with the Zhentarim?
Huh?
What are your plans with the Zhentarim?
Now to improve their reach across the Sword Coast. Apart from that, I don't know if I want to say in a full tavern, but I want to do my part with them in time and through them become my best self and grow powerful.
That'll
Like
do.
all of us. What are your plans with this entire?
I walk into the zone of truth.
I mean, you're, you know,
I'm pretty sure I can choose to.
you can choose to fail.
Yeah. Not that.
Not that you know.
No. But
That's not a lie.
That landed on your eyelid.
yeah, that was.
It's bad.
You know, this other person just
Jesus Christ.
lose it.
All right.
Hang on.
Go get him, my friend.
I walk into the zone of truth. I want to rule it one day.
You'll like you'll need it.
Oh,
I had such dreams when I was younger.
I don't believe in luck. I make my own. In other words, I fail, I fail, I fail, I fail, I fail, I win.
I hear if you keep falling then.
It's all about the journey. And then I'll drop zone of truth and go back behind the bar. Was the inn damaged at all? Like the actual tavern?
No. No, but it looks like the drinks are a bit lower than you're expecting. Mainly.
Ah, right, yeah. There was an inn full of guys in here. The space was full, was it? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you reckon does it seem like? Do I assume they hit the
Roll an insight check.
12?
You don't know.
Yeah, but it's as long as they're not empty, I'll get some more supplies later.
Yeah, sure.
Also,
Unrelated subject, cough. Everything's how you left it.
That's good.
I will go up and also check on the treasure room, which my displaced beast is still in.
Unrelated. No.
Everything is just the way you left it.
What happened? So I open this door. What do I find?
The door's locked. The door's closed. Enclosed.
Enclosed.
Partially by stone.
Well, I didn't have the keys, so I just let myself in. I didn't want to disturb you.
Is it, wait, so it's, open? Can I get through there, or is it just collapsed?
Yeah, like, I'll just come up and touch the wall and return it back to where it was.
You don't have the spell slots, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll have, no, I don't. Cool.
Truedream, however,
No, who are you kidding? I would have been lazy. I would have done the spell once, and you notice that the latch doesn't quite touch the wall when you go up to the door. I would have been 100% lazy. And then just snuck past the Displacer Beast continuously.
bribed it with food.
It's smart enough to know you weren't actually doing anything nefarious.
Yeah, as long as the... So, can I get in there?
Apparently, anyone can.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Everything... I start looking through the room, seeing if anything's missing.
Roll investigation.
Truedream just like follows and just like fixes it.
11.
You see there's a bit of cloth on the floor in front of... have we got a name yet?
That's
Linky?
Bethany.
Bethany? You see there's a bit of cloth sort of near Bethany.
Bloody, or is it?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much.
Well, at least you're being fed. Wait, is it like linen, just like a wrap cloth, or is it a piece of clothing?
Bit of clothing.
I should try and open Bethany's mouth to see if I can find
It's like
remnants of a person.
It's like
Boot comes out.
like trying to get a pill in a cat's mouth. It's like
Just like, no, wedge it with my elbow.
It's a displacer beast. So it's a void of blackness going brrrr.
In other words,
And you
I'll
like
get it in a headlock. Get it in a headlock and then get in there.
and you're vibrating as well. You're like a cartoon character on a washing machine. You're just like
It looks like the bite made it. Whatever it was ran away and got a bite for its trouble. But judging by the blood, I mean, unless they got magically healing, they probably still got a bite mark on them.
Alrighty, I'll see if I can wedge this door closed.
Yeah.
Actually, first thing, divine sense in the room.
We'll point out
So
Truedream.
celestial fans, just the basic random.
We'll point out Truedream like followed and was like fixing the door for you, so you don't have to.
You get just a faint amount of fey.
My displace
Yep.
list. Yeah. All good. I guess I'm gonna go have a look at. Has anyone been walking with a limp, or seem like they've been wounded in any way?
On a related note, remember how I was doing housekeeping?
Mm-hmm.
Were there any patches of blood in anyone's bed that I was tidying up?
Investigation. We'll do a retroactive investigation.
I'm waiting to discover that I've got a limp.
What's investigation?
That's an intelligence-based skill.
Oh, there it is. I can't read apparently. That's called. That's on the side.
Not much better.
3.
No, clearly if anyone had any bloody clothes, they were hiding them from you.
I am not sure. While I was doing room service and housekeeping, I didn't find any bloodied areas.
What room number did I leave Emharis in?
12.
Yeah, it was just an X room.
In room X.
Yes. Have you checked room 12?
No. I would assume you get at least some privacy there.
No, that is where Emharis has been.
Oh wait, no, I mean the one where because last week he laid down in the bed and disappeared into shadows.
I thought that was the
That
one
was
we were
room
talking
12.
about.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to piss off and go straight to room 12.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm heading now as well.
We're all going to room 12.
Is the door locked?
I mean, for a given value of locked, yes. You have all the master keys.
Yeah, but is it
As
actually
you're
locked?
just like
Yes, it is.
jiggling
Cool, I'm
your
gonna start
lock.
kicking the door down. Yeah.
I just walk up and push you out of the way and just flick through the keys.
Oh.
And I unlock it and walk in.
Yeah. So let me get the book to see whose room it was originally. Because you stole it off someone. But they're in the book, so that's always a good sign.
Because that was one with the sending stone and stuff in it.
Yes.
Yes.
And Emharis was waiting to ambush,
Yes.
and he is now missing.
So
Ish.
the door opens and you see sort of late 20s, fairly attractive in a sort of soft city boy way, human man.
Can't believe he's the bottom.
No, very obviously a bottom.
You're reading a lot into this character.
Soft city boy. You did it all your own.
Yeah, like the book clearly picked him as a bottom.
Okay. I was more going with the fact he uses the noble stats, but anyway.
Good thing I'm a top.
Yeah, he's bottom. You know what nobles are like behind the scenes.
Apparently you do.
So the door gets open, he's got like one of those linen sleeping outfits, pajamas almost. Like, what? So he was kicking the door down.
Yeah, I got pushed out of the way.
And then it was unlocked with a key.
Unlocked with a key by.
Well, by the time you even unlock it, it's just poured. What?
I'm just like... Sorry to disturb you.
Rip serve.
Have you seen anybody in your room?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, 21.
He goes, no, I've not seen anything. But as you say that, you sort of see him, his eyes sort of flick to the shadows. But
I'm gonna squeeze my way into the room. What sort of attire is he in?
basically, like a night shifty thing, sort of. I don't know what you would call like things in medieval times that people wear.
Yeah, just like a
little candle and the
nightgown.
yeah, nightgown there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a
cool.
guy to be a nightgown or a slip.
Cool. I just do like answer the important question, just walk straight up to him and lift his nightgown up.
Just... Jesus Christ, Emissos as I'm slapping his hands. He's a bloody guest.
Just the important part, look at the leg.
You see no bites on him.
Next room.
That doesn't mean there isn't a bite.
Sorry, sir, we've had a break-in and we're just investigating.
Truedream just
I heard the commotion outside.
Truedream just like kind of plods past and kind of just starts making the bed. But checking the bed sheets for blood.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Sure.
Well, actually, you can roll perception for this.
Okay. Ten.
You don't find any blood.
I was gonna say I can
Locate
assist
object.
with that if you want.
On the sending stone again,
Mhm.
does it still ping in that room?
He still pings in the cupboard, yes.
Like, as a precaution, we take magical scans of the inn regularly, and I was just curious about what you have in your cupboard.
It's personal, private property.
Would you mind?
Yes. I was told this was a very discreet inn.
It is very discreet, no one will be told. We're just, with the attack that has just happened, we are on alert.
Wait, are you searching my room?
She's doing your
She's
best.
fluffing the pillows and putting them back down.
Yeah, with that question, he's like, you searching my room? Wait, were you searching me? I think you should leave.
Excuse me, sir. I am the housekeeper.
Well, it's midnight,
I'll walk over
Yes,
to the cupboard
and we have
just
just had an attack.
grab the sending.
and you are doing my pillows?
So you are comfortable as you tried to sleep after the attack.
I don't believe that for a second.
Why would I lie, sir? I am a Goliath.
I have no idea about your people.
Lying is a sin to our people, sir.
Then why do you lie?
I am not, sir. I am fixing your bedding so you may sleep easier tonight.
He's rolling an insight check on you.
I'm not lying! She's legitimately fluffing the bed. She was just...
But you're also not telling the whole truth,
Yeah, it's a half-truth.
which is a lie.
It's a half-truth.
He sort of looks at you and he just... You see, like, he creates a mental spot in his head for you and puts you in that category and then forgets about it. Wait.
Reach into the cupboard.
He tries to slam it on your hand. Deck save.
No, you've been good to me.
Nope.
0.
You take 2 damage as he slams it on your fingers.
Slams one of my fingers.
The cupboard door.
Ah, okay.
It's a yardstick.
Excuse me, sir. I do apologise as I just leave the door open and reach in.
Whoa!
Oh, here it comes.
And I grab the sending stone.
I'm gonna, top of my line, scream out assault and crash tackle him.
No. Actually, it's good.
So you do.
I was like, I can't be that dumb. Roll D20. Yep, here it comes. Okay, crash tackling him.
What does he say?
Oh my! Not again!
Not again. He's definitely a bottom.
Although, actually, can you roll an athletics check on that? Because I just rolled a check through it. It was really good.
So Truedream finished
19.
fluffing the bed.
Defender. Oh, actually, I have to check his stat block now because I rolled a 19 on the dice.
Truedream finishes fluffing the bed and walks back towards the door.
Or,
So we've got a couple of things going on first.
I was gonna say, can I roll with advantage?
Nope.
Because he didn't see it coming, neither did I.
He just got pushed out the way, sort of a bit on his feet. He has +1 to Dex. He dodges slightly to the side. He goes, "Not again!" and pushes you, and you just run past. He's.
Do I go smashing into the cupboard?
Why not?
Do I smash through the cupboard door?
Sure.
Right, now I'm in the cupboard.
I mean,
Go for the shit.
there's a certain point where this guy can't stop you. Now look what you've done.
I don't care, I'm in the cupboard. I'm gonna start going through shit.
If you've damaged my travel case, I will not be happy.
I try to mimic him and talk into the sending stone.
Yeah, what do you say?
Help! It's urgent. We're under attack.
Performance check.
We need Emharis for this.
12.
He's like, what would do? Where did that come from? And who are you speaking to? You get no response. Leaves immediately.
Is this yours?
I've never seen that before in my life.
No. That's not a very good insight. Ah, for fuck's sake, I don't want to do this again. Zone of truth.
He's failed.
Who is this connected to?
You're the one currently holding it. You all seem to know what's there, and
There's currently just an attack on the inn. Everything's on very high alert.
well, I have nothing to do with that or the attack.
You've never seen this before?
Nope. I know a sending stone when I see it, but I've never seen that before.
That's all we need. The rest of your stay is free. Breakfast and dinner is complimentary.
And I will be sending you a bill if any of my property is damaged by your lackey.
We did just save your life, putting our lives on the line in defense of you and everyone staying here.
I thank you, but I also pay exorbitant rates to stay at such a fortified.
Yes. Which is why your stay will now be covered and your lodgings and all items will be free.
He does that sort of thing where it's like he's trying to find something to be unhappy about, but he's like, That's actually not a bad joke.
He can be unhappy now. I'm starting to dump his shit out of the
No, the moment he goes for his luggage, I cast hold person on you. Actually, wait.
No. Truedream just like finishes tidying the bed, just walks over and picks him up, and just starts carrying him towards the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Housekeeping is finishing with the
I don't.
garbage.
because I don't have the spell slots.
So having to behave to the party.
Housekeeping finishes by removing the garbage, and just walks out the door.
Sorry for the intrusion. We will. What of these items aren't yours? We will remove them to clear space in your wardrobe.
No, I don't know what's there. I have to go through it. I'm not doing that until the morning.
All right, as you wish. Actually,
Someone
but I'll
wake me up.
grab the coat that the sending stone.
Oh, that's my coat.
Well, this is what the stone was in.
Well, I don't. That is not my stone, but that is my coat.
That's rather curious, isn't it?
Well, it is, and you know I'm not lying because I know what spell you cast on me.
Oh, shit!
One moment.
My father is a lawyer in Baldur's Gate. I am very familiar with Zone of Truth.
Are you saying all lawyers are clerics?
Nope. But they know how to use Zone of Truth. It would be admissible in court.
Alright. As you wish.
Now I suggest you
If you
leave.
suggest something to me, you will lose your hand. And then you can go tell your father about that. Then I'll have words with him.
Well, then I demand you leave.
That is your right. It is your room. And I'll walk out.
He had that real speak to the manager said, I am the manager moment.
Joke's on him. He's getting food. His food's getting spit in.
I think he's used to that.
And one single
Does this look like spit to you? Yeah. Fuck it.
and a single pube just to stir it with before it's removed.
It's the full waiting treatment.
Yes.
What big is cough
Now,
has been
my
drinking
question
earlier?
is-
Assuming to overcharge people.
If I take a turd while I'm a rat and I turn back into a human, does the turd turn into a human turd?
Have you tried it?
I'm sorry. Did
This guy's getting
I
soup
just
for
heard
breakfast.
actually come out of your mouth?
Can you imagine the look on this guy's face when he's like, there's something in my soup?
Wait, so like you want to wait.
He wants to see if excrement done in one bodily form will change to the next bodily form he turns into.
That's a dark part.
So you want to basically lay a rat shit, drop it in the soup, and then turn back into yourself so it turns into a full-size dude turd.
I have a better idea for you.
And then into an elephant.
I have a better idea for you. You start with the cockroach size because it's imperceivable first.
Wait till
Wait till
it
it's in
eats
its
it.
mouth and then turn back.
Or do you go like rat, horse, human?
Way. So you guys will rest up.
Yes. Yes, please.
About 11 the next, so you get your spells back. About 11 the next day, you see some craftsmen start to arrive. They look sort of journeyman level, probably here on business of like proper merchants guilds and craftsmen's guilds and stuff.
I'll talk to them to actually try and hear from them a price.
Well, what you've got here is a case of shattering.
Oh yes, it's rather fucked.
You didn't have to
Symphonies of Shatter.
They kick like the tires and it's like, well, these basically.
The full tradies gamut.
Problem is, there's a hole in it.
See that sky? You shouldn't need it. Considering it was an archway and the whole like top section collapsed, you're better off just taking the whole section out, rebuilding the wall. Now, if you want,
It demonstrates the full keystones here. Like you gotta take the whole thing out, otherwise it's not structurally sound anymore.
the question is, how quick do you need? I can have someone come in here and do it tomorrow, but it will cost you.
The wall, rather quickly. the archway, it was like the entrance way to the inn, was it?
It was like the entryway to the whole. It's like the main gate to the outer.
Yeah, cool.
Because it's not like a full castle wall, but it's still.
Yeah. The wall can be should be done rather quickly. The archway can take its time, and if need be, we can look at doing something a little bit more defensive. Maybe throw a sally port in there.
Nice. Let me just pull up.
Do not forget the rabbit-proof fence to stop them from coming from underneath.
I can get a guy in here tomorrow. Do it always a transmutation wizard I know, $4,000. Done tomorrow. Or if you want skilled hands doing it, which is always my preferred way, it'll only cost you about $2,000, but it will take you at least a month. Or we could work out some sort of mix between both of them. But the two groups, I'm going to be honest with you, don't like working together. Very different form of art, you see.
Is there the potential the transmuter could work on the underside, as the earth heretics will want to come from the bottom, while the actual masons work on the upside?
I can't personally afford those. And it's...
Well, the good thing about the transmuter is that, well, from the looks of the damage, the spell's left all the remains here. Just put it all back. How it was. Whereas craftsmen, they have to get in supplies, that should be included in the cost, but you never know. With all the raiding that's been going on lately, fortunately it's improved slightly. I hear you guys, well, you know, the people around the scene are helping with that, but still a bit tricky. Much like they once were.
Let me hit the books and have a look at the ledgers, and I'll let you know by the end of the day.
Yeah. Actually, now I'm thinking about that with the quarry at Red Larch still down. That makes things more expensive. At least Trey's starting to come down the Desrin River.
Those damned earth heretics.
Was the quarry out of commission last we heard?
You murdered like most of the people who work there.
Those damn earth heretics.
Well, not everyone, but the owner was one of the people who was executed.
Oh.
So there are people there working, but you've lost like the guiding force.
Their productivity's dropped massively.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll go have a talk to Chess about it. And I'll hit the ledger. See if I can shuffle some funds around.
Alright, well, here's my business card. Or whatever. He's had to contact me. When you make a decision, let us know.
I'll send the runner down. You just in Longford?
Yeah.
This is my summoning QR code. Scan this with your local wizard in order to contact me.
Could have your druid send me a animal messenger or something. Well, you're a cleric, you can send a spell to me, so.
We'll get word.
Well, assuming you're powerful enough. It's a third level spell sending. You can communicate to anyone on this plane existence, so.
True. He just says that and Truedream just stares at him like unblinking.
Yes, well, we'll get word to you as quickly as we can.
Good. Alright, wrap it up, boys! They're becoming more and more trees.
Yeah.
They will get up the high vis on. Throw their cigarettes down.
Starts laying on a heavy Greek accent, talking like a concreter.
Well, it's this lawn here. Let's concrete over it.
Yeah, I guess I'll head inside and talk to Chesic. But Chess. I'll go talk to Chess.
He responds now to Chesic.
He's gonna start responding to Chess.
To get inside.
Yep. I'm guessing he's just in the main floor.
He's not too hard to find anyway.
Yeah. Chess, do you mind coming upstairs, have a look at the books with me?
No, sure. So you grab it. I assume there'd be the main Zhentarim books would be up there. Yeah. You guys all head upstairs.
We need to shuffle some funds around. I've got 2,000 gold that I can put towards the wall repair, but 4,000 if we want it done immediately.
Hmm.
And things have been a little bit.
Well, what you learn from that cultist, immediate is better. If you want to contact Zental Keep and request the funds, I'll put my name down next to it.
Alright. Thank you. I wasn't expecting a large scale attack, that's for sure.
I don't think anyone was. Sounds like there might be more.
Have you
Put the request in if you can
Yes.
get some papers, some more swords. Maybe even some siege engines.
Have you heard any word from a friend on the road?
Ah, yes, our good mate. Naliska, because I have really similar names. No, I haven't.
Neither have I. I'll see if I can touch base with him as well. I'm feeling uneasy.
I mean, you've told them it's going on, right? They left a sending stone with you?
Yeah. I've been keeping him up to date, but things are stranger than I thought they'd be. All good. I'll get started on the letter. I'll come get you when I need a signature.
Sure. To whom it may concern.
To my superior.
To this guy's superior.
To this level of authority in this division.
Alright, 5 of the Black Hand, not yet named.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Good thing you had advantage.
That's a lot of ones.
There's 3 lots of ones here.
Well, now.
But that's a 17.
He comes back. He has this, heats the wax up and stuff, so he gets it. He puts his name down. Something looks off with the signature, and then he starts putting it in the envelope.
That's right. I'll proofread it and I'll seal it and put it in the box.
He's already starting to. It's like, I've just put my signature on this. Excuse me, I don't know you that well. I don't want to sign off to something that I don't know.
Was that your signature?
Of course.
Natural 17.
Nope.
18 on the inside.
Sorry, you did something weird with the signature. I'm not a fucking throw my sleight of hand.
Oh, for the love of God, chess, and then
Oh!
I just snatch it off of him.
Yeah, you do.
No, and just open it up, break the seal on it.
So the signature looks more like Nalaska Theomond.
Of course.
What?
Passing the blame to him.
Well, more a case of they're in charge, and their word has more weight than mine.
They're not currently here.
That is also true. I mean, you said you kept him informed, so what's the problem?
I do keep him informed, but he has no sway of the things that are currently going on here.
Oh, he runs the place. I'm in charge of the enforcers.
And the enforcements are what is important at this exact moment.
I agree.
Therefore, it is more prudent if your signature is on it.
Oh, I definitely agree. Now, if you can convince them to let me have that authority, I'd be much appreciated.
Would you be more willing to sign it in your name if I blow up your participation in the set attack a little bit?
Yes.
Alright. I'll rewrite it,
Yep, that all happens.
but I'll basically, he was extremely useful in fending off the attack. His swords were...
He was doing the main coordination effort of all the patrons.
Gold star.
Gold star for effort. He was a true leader.
Brave boy.
An absolutely brave boy, a really amazing commander. Even people who weren't part of his sword.
No. I don't want to glow him up more than me.
Or do you want to glow him up too much?
To make it seem like he wrote it. Because then he's not going to sign it.
Yep.
No, what I'll
Blow
do.
it up.
No. What I will do is I'll say he was instrumental in the defense of the inn and was sufficient in his role as master of arms.
Oh, that's damning with faint praise. Let's I'll roll an inside check on his behalf. He's happy with that. You use a lot of words and you are clearly more literate than he is. Sufficient, should we say? How succulent.
If he was uncomfortable with that, I would have just changed it to proficient.
I got +3 in defending the walls. So you send it off with the correct signatures on it.
Alright.
When you put it in the thing, close the lid. Wait.
Yeah. I'll check it at
The next one.
dusk. Yeah, dawn, dusk, whichever one is sooner.
So you got a total of 17.
Yep.
You open it up and there is 4,000. Sorry, there are 400 platinum pieces there.
Aha!
I breathe easy. Is there anything else with it?
There's a note saying, "Wish this done quickly. They do a good job or a bad job. Let us know the name of the wizard in question." And
Let us fill out a feedback survey form regardless.
I think you're a Talon, so you refer to you as Fang 5.
I just read on my.
I think that's the second level of Zhentarim.
I just walked downstairs, just kind of wiping sweat away from my head. I'm like, it's all good. We've got the money. It's fine. Big day. I tell nobody. I don't even show Chess that letter. That's gone straight in my pocket and getting framed later.
Going straight to the wank bank.
Yep.
Well, if you have,
I'm just like, did he just get a love letter?
so if you have some spare wood, the transmitter is going to use fabricate, so not a problem. I mean, we've got wood for days at the moment. I can. But so you send message, and then just some wizard turns up.
Some wizard. I want his name specifically.
Because we're filling out the feedback form regardless.
Thankfully, I have my copy of Xanathar's right here. His name's Xanathar.
Oh, in that case, I don't tell the Zhentarim his name and I make one up.
Roll me a D100. Someone.
Look, she's straight on it.
43. They were right next to each other.
He's doing a below average job.
No, that's not what it is.
Okay. Oh, it's a name generator, right?
Someone else?
Another D100?
Yeah.
71.
It's for the different components of his name.
And so what if you get 43?
Nice.
La 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 la.
Celsus Horatius. Hello, I hate to fix the wall.
Oh no, distasteful.
We're gonna get banned from Twitch.
It's a Roman name that is and according to that generator.
It's more he walks up and goes, "Hey mate, you fix your wall."
Turns up in a low and doesn't go.
If I knock that building, I can put a bit of aqueduct through.
Yeah.
So he turns up. He's like, all right.
The lanterns are under the
Pulls out
car.
this metal wand that's like an octagon shape. Just and starts casting, and as he gestures, all the bits of wood start flowing around.
This is some Fantasia shit.
Basically.
As he does that, I'm just gonna slide up to him. I'll just be like, I hear you're the second greatest wizard of all the land.
You forgot about Emissos.
He nearly loses concentration as well.
Third.
things collapse together. I cannot work under these conditions. Who is this person?
Oh, fuck off.
Town idiot.
Not even in town.
He wanders out here because they push him away. And
I plod over, I pick him up, I walk away. It is time to collect the trash.
So he burns another 4th level spell slot.
now, the payment that you're receiving, that is for the wall and the arch, correct?
This is to repair the. You would have said this before we started. This is to repair the stonework here and the arch and the gate. Yes.
Is there any possibility of constructing some heavier fortification behind the gate?
You pull in enough iron, I can do that. Exact details doesn't matter. Spell's a spell.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll be back.
Time is money.
I'll go down Watford and see if I can collect enough or stone to.
Yeah. So he pulls out of a bag holding a shovel and he leans on it.
This is too tradey like for me.
BQ, I want a stone shape and just suck that shovel into the ground so it's stuck. So you have to burn another 4th level so to get the fucking thing out.
In like 10 more levels for this dude, does he like gain the ability to just summon a tractor?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'll go into town and see if I can find extra stone and stuff. I'm willing to throw around the 2,000 gold I've got, so.
Probably 100 gold pieces worth of solid iron. Like, just because you can just get out, like, basically ore.
Yeah, and then just.
The fabricated spell will take care of the rest.
Flattens it in.
He's got one simple trick that guildsmen hate.
Yeah. The one where.
Guildsmen hate him. Find out his secret with just one click.
Decades of study.
My favourite fabricate one is just buy like a couple of ingots of iron and then just fabricate them into just a line of thin daggers and then sell them for like 4 silver each. Yeah, I'll burn.
So, yeah, 100 gold, it happens. Unless anyone particularly interrupts him.
And now the inn has a sally port. Or basically just a iron entryway. So nobody can just burst through the fucking gate.
I'm going to continue choking.
I hate them.
The lock is the previous lock.
Yep.
He mended that and then included it.
Top.
Because you can't do things super complicated. I have to call in a specialist for that.
A lock mage?
Yeah, lock mage.
Dude, how long before you put me down?
Yes.
Walks you to the river.
Not the Hessian sack. She goes to drown me. I cast water walk. The fucking Hessian sack won't go in the water.
I just start riding you like a surfboard. No, basically I'm going to walk you back inside the tavern and just put you down in front of Cough.
I slide a gold coin over the Barge off and say, to remind him who's the greatest wizard of all the land.
I take the coin and just keep going.
He's a good bartender.
You're a fantastic agent.
And I give him like a half shitty beer. I don't know, whatever the hell was closest.
It's like half milk.
You give him some beer that is just labelled as river water.
Right.
I mean, it's, from the impression you get from people drinking it, there must be some alcohol.
Are you going around the bar when it's busy, collecting all the half drinks, pouring them back into the bottle, and then reserving them?
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yes. So that's a yes.
They
Alcohol is on the king.
always
It's
are.
not my alcohol.
The king cup.
This inn has a nice supply.
The king cup is for the rich guy. Because he's obviously a noble, so he gets the king's cup.
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
So, learn the game in a moment. But one thing you do find out is that you are starting to get a bit short of various alcohol. You've not been able, the inn's not been able to find a good distributor of brandy recently.
I know a
Blow
place.
it up.
There you go.
Whoops. Wait.
Is the Lich gonna start making more for us?
We have jugs. I'm pretty sure. Damn it, Emharis has the jugs.
I would have dropped the muscles by now.
No, not enough. But we will leave it there, and we've got to work out if we're going to be here next week.
Well,
So we'll get back to you on that.
we'll get back to you on whether we're going to be streaming next week or we're going to take a break until the new year.
Well, my birthday's next, the coming Saturday, so
You're going to be not sober?
yeah, not for a whole weekend.
Alright. I think
Good thing we're streaming on Mondays.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm gonna-
appealing to Mondays.
so. From the sounds of things, doesn't sound like we will be because
Looks like we're coming back in 2020.
yikes!
Ugh.
I should take some notes. So thank you for joining us this year. We still, of course, have our Wednesday and Thursday games on. I'm not sure if that'll be Wednesday's last, but it'll be Thursday's last for the year. We'll join you early next year.
Because we got ourselves some Star Wars to watch and then it's the end of the year.
Wait, Star Wars Mandalorian.
No. Episode 9.
Me.
Yeah. So see you.
Bye!
Some sort of transition thing.